At least
Put me
I'll
down,
live
Mayday.
as I believe. If Mayday can turn it off, but I can't turn off. See that?
Oh, fucker. How can you be so loud today?
Yeah, let me pull it down. She is a little loud. I'm looking at that
I'm
meter.
extra loud.
Fuck.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Can I raise my
singing,
headphones?
dude.
Hey, Allie, keep talking.
Keep
No,
talking.
but she just
Hey,
stopped.
how about that?
Hear
Please
anything at all. Hey.
Please don't tell her that.
Hey. Everybody should be nice tonight. We're good friends. We're all
Oh,
sharing.
fuck that. It's just boring.
a
You missed the
moment
first
together.
conversation we had.
No, I didn't. Oh, you want to
Anything
hear the
positive?
song again? You want me to sing again?
If there's something positive about last night, you should have got it out of the way earlier. It's not going to be that kind of show. I made a prediction for the New Year's Eve show.
we
I'm going to
got a
save
New
it for when the show starts.
Who's having a New Year's Eve show?
Just had this thought. I'm going to write this down with my new pen.
You little
You got another
dumbass bitch, I ain't fucking
I
with
changed the
you.
tip on it. I dropped this one and fuck this intro, man.
I was gonna say, what
I'm
was
trying
wrong
to
with
talk
the
to
pen?
you.
Bro, it's
All the
time to
flavors
start
in
the
the
show.
tip.
It's
Give a fuck what time it is.
I don't give a fuck what time it is.
So, dude, I dropped that pen like repeatedly, and it finally smashed the tip.
Nice.
So I gotta put a new tip on it.
Yeah.
So it's a new tip. Same,
All right.
same great
Yeah.
pen, new tip.
That's where all the flavor is.
It's just a tip.
That's all you need. You immersing the bird over there?
Not fully yet. We haven't
Yeah,
started
just
the
wet
show.
the
Just
beat.
tip of the bird.
All right, I guess you play the intro if we must.
You little dumbass bitch, I ain't fucking with you.
Some people are orangutans. Now we're Radio 137. Have some fucking glasses. Special guest Tidbits is here. What's up, man? You
What's
feeling
up?
Good,
Feel
we
like
here.
shit.
Good. We're going to do a review of last night's Zombies Eating Sheep, Black Market Suitor, and Navigators of the Red Nebula show. And it'll be all negative things. If there's anything positive we had to say about the show, we're going to say those off air. We're just going to focus on the negative.
Okay, good idea.
And Tome Tradamus is right again.
Oh, God,
Like,
please.
look,
What?
there's going to be a whole lot more to this show. We're going to talk about shit that has no repercussions from what we say, like Netflix reviews and some video game talk, all kinds of fun things coming up on the second hour. So if you want to hear that fucking mainstream bullshit, you go fucking tune right in. You can skip this first hour, because right now we're going to get down and dirty. Tome Tradamus' prediction was right once again. This guy's a fucking amazing. New Year's Eve show, Tome Tradamus predicts that we will have an enemy that will become a friend, only to prove that it was not a friend and an enemy all along.
What in the fuck are you talking about?
So prior to the show coming up, I start getting little messages from, I got people who send me things, right? I got eyes everywhere. It's like fucking CMZ up in this bitch. Zog gets fucking information. And I find out, look, Toom and Nick Cage, you know, they making these little fucking weird shots at us, like, and through just little bullshit things, and they can't never name you because they're cowards.
Well, like
and
they
they're
wouldn't
like,
name Paper
"We
Chase.
don't
They
want-"
said they stole their outfit or some
Right.
shit.
They don't want to call attention to something. That way it could get so big because they mentioned it, right? They think they're fucking Eminem or something. That they don't want to name drop because they don't want us to become successful because they fucking named us. So anyway, the little shots at Not Real Radio claiming shit that ain't true. And then also is Toom in the Cage claiming shit that ain't true. Either Melissa Mooney is a fucking delusional chick, or she does it purposely, like as some kind of cool kind of I'm not a hater, but I am
What, like
kind of
edgelord
marketing
stuff?
Yeah, if that's her
that's
marketing plan, I understand it. Or she's just so delusional. There's a song that goes, what is The Vein? You're so vain.
You probably think this song is about
That's
you.
what I'm thinking,
You're
because
so-
like
you're so
there was comments made saying that Toom in the Cage is now going to be vampires, which we've been going to do the vampire thing next.
Right, we
Like,
already had that
already
planned.
had that planned.
Sorry.
But they came in with something about the post, and I'm not going to fucking.
No, they made a post that said something like, we're changing our whole thing, and somebody said something like about the alien. Oh, she made a post saying that they were selling the aliens, like getting rid of their whole stage props. And somebody said something about, oh, we're going to revamp, haha, joke. And then she said something like, yeah, well, the aliens thing seemed to be, quote unquote, taking off. And then she said something else, I forget, that
About
seemed like it
local
was
bands or something
having
like
to
that.
do with I felt like maybe it was directed towards us just because we've been promoting this big alien thing for a while now. Even though I don't think they understand this was just one themed show. We're not like becoming into alien
fucking aliens and monkeys with big dicks for fucking like 20
well, what
years now.
I'm saying though is like it
come
wasn't
back.
like we're like, oh man, you know what? 2 Minute Cage, like they have aliens for their band, so like we're gonna be like that too. Like no, like this was just a show because I had a dream about an alien abducting me. Like, I don't understand how
invented
people really
fucking
take
aliens.
themselves.
I don't know about y'all.
I'm
I
sorry.
use them as my guide on what's cool and what to go for.
But to me, it's like, get over
what?
yourself, though, dude. Do
Oh,
people
them?
really think
Yeah, me
that
too.
people are copying off of them? Like, the only reason I even suggest that they would be directed towards us is because when the cheese thing happened, when Paper Chase revealed their outfit design.
Come on.
She made that post about it, wouldn't say who it was, wouldn't say who it was, wouldn't say who it was, and then she private messaged me and said, look, sent a picture of cheese, a picture of them, and said, doesn't it look the same? And I said, I mean, yeah, but then I thought about it, I'm like, dude, they didn't copy off you. They literally were like, okay, we're going to be black and pink. There's only so many fucking accessories that
Say,
are pink.
bro.
So you're either going to have socks,
Who the fuck
you're going to have
cares?
pink shoes, you're going to have pink suspenders. Like, you can't copy that.
Right,
That's not
going
really
back
a
way
style.
too far for me.
No, make it a
that
point
was about
that is
that was
the
about
evidence.
18.
Dun, dun, dun. That's the evidence that suggests that they're trying to suggest that we fucking stole their alien idea. Is that the stupidest thing you've ever heard in your life?
Other than the local podcast that's been bad mouthing.
Well, now this
Yeah,
is the
you're
only
down.
reason. Okay, and I'll say that. Please let me say this. She called, Melissa Mooney called a public truce with me. She didn't talk to me in like 2 years, blocked me, never told me why. I don't really think I did anything to her. I was always supportive of her, nice to her, complimented her like I treated her like anybody else. For whatever reason, she started hating me. I think it's because of y'all. But she called a public truce with me only, not with y'all, with me only, and said, this has been going on long enough. And I said, I agree. You know, it's about time. I'm glad. Thank you. Finally, we can be cool with each other again. And I don't have to feel awkward. I don't have to try to like feel like we're avoiding each other at places.
Did you
and stuff.
hug?
No, because this was online.
Right. See, the hugging
What I'm
seals the
telling
deal
you, though,
of the truth.
what I wanted
They
to say
poked
was
each
though,
other.
Yeah.
and we've been kind of like we've even been liking each other's comments and agreeing with each other on Facebook on people's posts and stuff. I'm like, this is great. So then, not too long ago, there was this guy. There's actually 2 meme pages. This will be the alley investigation, so I'm going to cut this short. But there's 2 meme pages that were made about bands in Lafayette, and this dude made a post about it that he was upset about, and she was saying people should feel happy and flattered that their bands are getting made fun of and talked about because, you know, it's free publicity. And then the guy said something else, and she says, yeah, a local podcast talked shit about me for months, something like that, and it was awesome. So that's the only reason we're talking about it right now, because she liked it. She said it was awesome. So to me, it's like, call us the fuck out. Why would you say a local podcast? You can't say the name. Why?
I just explained it to you a couple of minutes ago. You don't listen.
Because they don't want us to get the free publicity?
Yeah, we could blow up if they mentioned this.
You think so? Well, I'm just saying now people do know that that's who they
It's
were
an
talking
inside
about.
job.
And also, we didn't talk about her for months. Like, does she really think that? That's another where I have to
Oh,
say,
look,
get over yourself. No, we didn't talk about
That's
you for
why
months.
I try not to be too vague. Like, I get a little heat because I'm so direct and I will name fucking people out. Because if I say vague shit that where everybody knows what I'm talking about, but I can use the scape out like I didn't mention your name, I don't do that for the main reason they got people out there that once they think that you don't like them, if you start spouting off vague shit, everybody thinks it's them. I know he's talking about me. Like, nah.
The thing was, yeah,
That's
but
why you just name people out, get it out in the open. You want to talk shit? Fucking do it. I'm all for it. That's great.
just
But
name
goddamn, give the common decency to fucking say the name, you cowards.
my thing though is like, why are you gonna call a truce, but then have all these little passive aggressive comments starting to happen? Like, I
Ain't no
know
truce.
for a fact I didn't do anything to her, and all I'm thinking is now she started making those comments because she saw we were doing an alien themed show and thought we stole that idea from her. She even had another comment on that post that said something like, "Oh, well, if we start doing this or that, then everybody's gonna start doing that too." Like, she thinks she's setting the trends, dude. That is psychosis. Like, something's wrong.
And when we do it good.
Do people really think that? Like, if somebody does a
bet you
show
people
with
thought-
zombies,
I
would be
bet
like,
you
they
people
copied
thought-
off of us.
I bet you people thought last night's show was going to be way better.
Yeah, well, me included.
Oh.
We were inspired for the DP album, man. We wanted to be just like them. So we wrote 5 shitty songs.
Oh, man.
I don't know. I think it sucks. I personally think it sucks. I think it's a shame.
And that was leading up to the show, and then the show happened. How do y'all want to do this? Y'all want to jump all around and just say it as it comes to us?
Jump
Or y'all want to
around.
go step by step? We already had step
Step
one.
by
That's
step.
pre-show drama
Just
that
jump
happened.
around.
Jump
Wanna
around.
jump around? All right. Well, I'll go to this first, and it was the first thing that happened. we'll skip setup. We might go back to setup. But the first thing that made me think of was Tomb in the Cage, because the housegoats sure did look a lot like Tomb in the Cage. They did. I don't know if that was some weird coincidence or whatever.
No, dude,
they didn't want to wear that shit the whole time they were in Tomb in the Cage, and then they wear it for that. Like the navigators dressed. Navigators got their signal cross, I think. They did research on House of Goats and thought maybe they should go with those outfits.
K-Goat killed that fucking Jim Trails outfit.
Dude, when K-Goat, my favorite part of the fucking set, and a lot of good parts. The JR was a close second.
Oh, man.
But when fucking K-Goat is singing Sheila, and he unbuttons his shirt, and all right, we'll jump around. Jump up, and get down. You know what wasn't down? The fucking thermostat. What the fuck? Like, dude, I know those fucking cheap Magnettos had that air off on purpose trying to save a buck because Trey's bitching about his fucking pay. They got to goddamn turn the air conditioning off. It's like, what the fuck, man?
The outside bathroom was cold as fuck.
They forgot.
That old
punk room was
the morgue where all those
damn.
old people were, that bitch was freezing. Like, them motherfuckers' wrinkles fucking opened up. Like, they had some smooth skin in there. It was so cold. And we over there sweating our fucking asses off. Poor K-Goat needed a fucking IV.
God, dude, it was hot.
Oh, yeah, but him with that shirt fucking unbuttoning his hair blowing and fucking singing Sheila, like, god damn it. That had to be good to win JR up there on stage.
Oh, right? Jeez.
Oh, man.
Their set was, I mean, they're good every time, but last night was, I don't know if it's because I hadn't seen them in a minute, but yeah, last night they were fucking awesome.
They were
on.
awesome.
They have different, I've come to realize too, and we kind of talked about it with them when the Navigators were on the show. They got different versions of that show for where they play at, and that version of House of Goats that they do at Southport in the Deck Room is by far my favorite.
It
I
encompassed
fucking love
everything they
the
do.
Goddamn drop the clutch.
Oh, God, it's so good.
Yeah.
Because, man, I'll be honest, they play whatever that is, thrash metal, whatever they're playing
It's
musically,
thrash, yeah.
they're really tight and fucking good. Each one of them is very good at their instrument. I always forget Kevin ain't doing anything complicated, he says, or there's all this, shit that he talks about. His music playing and singing, but dude, the dude's fucking good.
Oh,
Like, not
God,
only
yeah.
is he entertaining, you could take away the metal part completely. He could be a comedy fucking musician easily
Oh, yeah.
and be better than anybody else around here. Nobody else even tries that because it's too hard, and he just fucking does it naturally. Like, he could just play Destiny 2 for fucking, like, endless amount of hours and then play $3 Trash Rocket League with us. We'll get to the massacre rape that fucking happened during the week, man. They think it's so funny. But he can do all that. But then when they do play the thrash songs, they're really good. And
Oh, yeah, he fucking shreds, man.
yeah, I love those fucking guys. It's so great. Like, I would play with them every fucking show we ever did for the end of until we finally get smart and quit this fucking crap. I swear, I love them. I love watching them. Then at the Deck Room, I really feel that's my favorite performance.
It's small enough to be intimate, but it's not like too small.
Yeah, and there was a great
Come
crowd.
closer.
Yeah.
Come a little bit closer, Tidbits, to your mic,
There was
so
a
you
great
don't
crowd
sound like
and-
the last four guests.
Awesome crowd participation. Like, that was really fun. For the Goats. Like,
Oh,
the
he does
crowd
like- he
participation.
he commands
is
an
a fucking
audience.
front man
Yeah,
of
I
the fucking
agree.
century.
He's like Freddie Mercury, except a little more gay than Freddie Mercury and fat. Dude, speaking of fat, B-Goat's got a little overhang. That craft
What?
beer is fucking crafting
Are
up
you
a belly. I
serious?
mean, he's no
Why is it so
fucking
loud?
pickle by any stretch of the means, but dude, that little fucking goop bastard's got a belly. How I
No, he
seen it.
doesn't.
Oh, I seen it. It was overhanging his belt. You couldn't even see the little buckle on it.
No.
I'm telling you, till a kid been eating too many fucking Big Macs and craft beers.
No, I don't think so.
Yep. Kevin ain't back fucking 2 years yet, and B-Goat's already fat.
Oh, he got comfortable.
Yeah, better put that little geisha outfit on, get in that kitchen. Fix that man some eggs. Yeah, fun shit. Anything from the set that stood out for you, Mayday?
I really do like the drop the clutch part. That is pretty fucking
Yeah.
funny. Goddamn.
Racing for pinks.
The best
Really
part
cool,
was the people who
response.
didn't
Well, yeah, those were good, but the amount of response that they get,
Yeah.
like, was really cool. I really feel like they got them like a good strong like fan
yeah,
base
yeah,
starting to
definitely.
build, which is great, man.
Dude, I saw Reed Red cracking up laughing when he was watching that song. When he
Dude,
was going,
Reed Red
no,
was
yeah.
looking
That was
dynamite.
Oh,
Looked
that's
like
fucking
Sheila.
shit on his
Reed,
face.
yeah, look,
the-
he had some fucking jacket, looked like a
Yeah.
goddamn
Awesome.
cobra skin
Dude,
or
I didn't
something.
even-
And then there was
fucking-
like an animal on it or something, some
I
kind
don't
of
know what that
feathery
was.
thing.
Oh
It was
shit!
cool.
I didn't even realize that was him.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
him.
because he looked at me and I was
Shit.
like, all right, cool. And I couldn't tell. I was
Face
like, fuck.
paint, everything.
Yeah,
Dude, I
he
was
looked
so
like a
happy to
voodoo
see him,
doctor or
man. He's
something.
crazy. Yeah, it was like a voodoo thing.
I know we've said we weren't going to talk about positive things, so I'll just sneak this one in, and then we'll never say nothing more positive about the show. The fucking he can be dressed up like that and with face paint on, and it didn't even seem weird at
No,
our
it
show.
was totally normal.
Like any other
I
night or any
know.
other show, it would have been like,
What
what is
the
this fucking
fucking
dude
idiot
doing?
doing?
This
Yeah,
dude
yeah.
just came from
He's-
fucking
right.
Midsummer Mardi Gras or something.
Waiting for jump on a box out in the deck and start like posing for fucking money like
I
they
know,
do.
like get a dollar.
But man, he fit right in like it wasn't even weird to me.
That's cool.
I'm
Oh,
sure
he
for
showed
some
up.
people.
Yeah, right.
But Black Market Suitor looked really cool in their little white outfits.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
fucking awesome. I just like that when you
All
see some
white.
kind of unity. If you can just all agree to kind of dress the same or do something with your outfits to show you're a fucking unit.
It was a good aesthetic.
A unit.
Unit.
But yeah, it just, to me, that's the first step in, being together. Like,
Oh,
it's kind of
totally.
cool. And they were good. I enjoyed this set.
They were, from the last time I worked with them, man, they've gotten a lot better. It was impressive. I hope they keep on going.
The sax chick, I think, man, I don't know how they would be without her,
Yeah.
but I'm glad she was there.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
never seen them without her, but she
Yeah.
is good, man.
She's
She adds a whole
freaking
nother layer.
Awesome. And we see horn players all the time. She really stands out to me as being just like super talented. Some of the notes that she hits so like perfectly on there, I'm like, damn, man, that's hard to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to listen to a horn playing next time.
And yes, she's a beautiful girl. If that needs to be said, yes.
Oh yeah, she was getting some looks. I seen some of
Dudes
them
can't handle it.
them creepers, boy. They was eyeing her up.
She looks good. I mean, shit, that's what you're supposed to do. You're performing. All right, y'all stop. This is like borderline, like, isn't that like...
Entertaining.
No,
Sorry.
but don't you get in trouble for that kind of stuff now? I forget what it's called.
that
Like
never stopped me from anything.
toxic
before.
masculinity. Y'all need to stop that.
Like, give me a number, throw me in the oven. I don't give a fuck at this point.
17.
I liked how they all had white and Addison had a shirt that had like blood at the top coming
Yeah,
down.
what was that about?
Because he's like a horror movie, like.
Oh,
You like
that one-
horror movies?
No, but I thought it looked cool though, because it kind of all went,
Dude, I
like a
got
weird...
scared at first. I was like, oh, shit. The
You
smart
thought
one's
he was
got
really
blood
full
on
of
him. I was
blood?
like, oh, what did Michael say?
Dude, Michael's so awesome. She put glitter all over herself. Like, she had it in her hair and shit. It looked so fucking cool because it was, like, all blending in with everything. And we're in the bathroom talking about it. She's like, oh, my God, you got the silver. I got the gold. I was like, what? We're, like, twinning.
Twinning.
I don't like you hanging out with feminists.
It's hard to give them hugs when you say hi. You're kind of like, got to do that thing. Like, I don't want to get fucking glitter on.
No, like, y'all got to understand. This glitter
Oh,
ain't going to
yeah,
get
fuck.
on you, man. It was, like, stuck.
I
Like,
hate
my shit
fucking
was
glitter.
glued on. I'm
Glitter.
sure hers
It's
probably...
glitter.
It's
shit
the
was glued
herpes
on.
of the
It was,
cosmetic
it's like a
world.
special glitter glue that you put on your face. It's like a facial glue. It's not like
I like it
fucking
glitter on
Elmer's.
on Chrissy because Keeb's got to take it to his house. Like, I like glitter. I just don't like it making its way back to here. It's
It's
like
get
you
on
find
you.
it in bed
It's
and
like
like all you
sand.
still
yeah,
and shit.
it's
You're like,
fucking like
fuck.
sparkly sand.
Somehow I got it to come off and
you're
nothing
still
got in the
finding
bed.
Sand. I hadn't been to the beach in 10 years and I'm still finding sand in my backpack.
Allie abide by the mandatory shower after show this time, so I didn't
Oh,
have
good.
Danielle.
Well, I
Wait,
wasn't
wait,
drunk
wait,
this
wait.
I didn't
time.
have
I'm sorry.
Danielle rep whatever it's called.
Bergoli.
The last show I passed out and died,
right.
and that's why I didn't
Died.
take a shower. But I
Oh,
always,
Welcome
Danielle.
I
back,
always
welcome
do.
back,
What?
welcome
As
back.
Danielle?
Oh,
Or
Danielle,
Al-
I definitely passed out. I'm talking about the 420 show. I think
Okay.
I was fucked up. I don't remember which last show it was that I didn't.
You were supposed to pass out after the 420
Oh,
show.
fuck
Like,
yeah,
it wouldn't
man.
have been a 420 show without that. Puffaluppagus, man.
I literally almost died that night too. All right. Anyway, yes, Black Market Suitor was fucking awesome.
Yeah, they were really good. I really liked them.
Everybody around was saying the same thing. Like, you could just tell that they really touched people. Like, it affected people.
Oh, so it's
Good
okay for
touch.
them to do
Yeah.
that, but I can't
Good
say
touch. It's good touch.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I just mean that, like, you could feel it. It's real, and you can feel it, and it's not like there's so many bands you see all the time, and it's so fucking different than what we're used to that people just like, whoa, like, where'd this come from? It's really a breath of fresh air. I've already said this, but I felt the same way. In
Yeah,
fact,
the
I
positive
thought it was
shit's
better.
boring. You got to find something negative. Come on.
I love them. They're my
Really,
favorite
nothing-
band right now. I'm
nothing
serious.
negative.
I
whatsoever.
didn't, I'll say
Yeah,
something
tell me,
negative.
please.
I didn't think her breasts were as big as y'all build them to be from the interview y'all had them on.
Really?
Yes, I was. Y'all made them sound like they were massive. So when
No, he didn't.
I don't
you
remember them
silly
saying anything
bastard.
about that on the show.
y'all talked about Iraq for a good minute or two.
No, Iraq,
No.
motherfucker, the
no,
country.
no, it wasn't
No,
political,
we didn't.
motherfucker.
No, all I remember saying is that she shaved under her arms.
All right, y'all. Y'all are fucked up, man. People are gonna listen to this shit.
The breasts do look different when there's a lot of hair under
No,
there. It's like sends mixed signals. Like you're like, what the fuck?
All right, that's enough. That's enough.
That dude got.
I mean, no malice by any of this shit. They were really nice people.
Oh, I thought you said they're really nice breasts.
Oh my
She
god.
did have really nice breasts.
You
I think
think?
she would be. I think she'd be flattered to hear that. Yes, she looked beautiful, as always.
Yeah, she is a good-looking woman.
Yes,
Yeah.
and a very talented singer and guitar
All right,
player.
you're getting a little carried away.
I can say whatever the fuck I want, man. I'm married, dude. I'm harmless, man.
That was fun. But they did a good job. It was really cool playing with all them people. And besides the air conditioner not being on.
Oh my god, dude.
Was that really the air conditioner wasn't on? I thought it was just
Yeah,
the
it
fans
went on
weren't
because they
on.
came in and it did something. And it cooled. It dropped like 10 degrees.
Like
Like
no time. It was getting
yeah,
cold.
5
My
minutes.
friggin' mom was like, "They need to turn the fans on," and she's like,
Yeah,
"I
your mom
went and
said a
told the
lot.
owner, and they turned the fans on." Oh, I know. But
The fog
God,
machines
can't
weren't even
even-
on. It was just the heat.
Can't even
Oh, man.
do the review without escaping that one.
sorry, dude, it's a part of the night. Anybody who doesn't know my mom was there wasn't there.
Oh, man.
God,
She's
at one point I
wild.
had fucking. I got to jump around, but jump around.
Jump
I
around.
had fucking alleys and stereo. I had one of them on either side when they were applauding, and I was like, "That's really
Oh.
fucking loud."
Yeah, that place is glass. Gotta
God,
keep that
dude,
down to
yeah.
a minimum.
Gee whiz.
Dude, my mom was pretty funny. She was yelling shit out of the house of goats.
Oh, was
Fuck
she?
y'all. Y'all suck. She was saying all kind of crazy shit.
She
I'm like,
meant it,
Mom,
too.
calm down. Calm down.
She came up and told me, she's like, all right, this band's horrible. And I'm like, I'm trying to watch the horrible band. They're horrible, and they were in the middle of a fucking skit, and I knew it was going to be funny. And then she keeps saying, I don't like them. Make them stop. They taking too long. The other band's getting mad, and we got to get them off. I'm like, they got one more fucking song, and if I could hear this joke, I would like to. Let me just, if I can finish this
Enjoy
off.
myself.
Yeah, mom's fucking program director all of a sudden.
Yeah, right.
Oh, dude, I know. At one point, she was like, I'm just trying to get the lay of the land. I said, you need to not worry about the fucking lay of the land.
land.
You
And
have
it's
no
real.
reason to worry about any of this.
I went through
please.
that old man shift too. Like it's Allie's mom. I would never have cursed in front of her and like anything, and even kind of my parents. And now I just talk to them like they're anybody else. Like I had to finally looked at her and I'm like, this is like fucking Allie's mom. I should be respectful. And finally I was like,
you, dude.
thank you. Yeah, I was like, to tell you the truth, I don't give a fuck about anything right now. Shit's gonna happen like it's gonna happen. We put all the, but I quit doing it. That shit makes you miserable. If you got them shows and you got fucking somebody harping on you, or what time it's supposed to start, when you're supposed to end, man, we said all that in the beginning, and you just let things go like they are. Like honestly, if you don't, then you're playing it fucking the Howlin' Wolf with Howie, fucking, or the slime with the slime master. It's like, you don't gotta fucking deal with that. That doesn't make for a fun, creative environment. We set the pieces and then what happens, happens. That's why I like our shows to be somewhat like artful. We just build an environment and then let's see what's gonna fucking happen. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but at least it's not
That's structured.
manipulating the fucking creativity out of it. But
No, I mean, it was cool. I think part of their shtick, too, is kind of like to do everything that douchebag bands do, like part of the joke. So maybe they went longer on purpose and kept saying, oh, we're going to do another one, just to like fuck with people. It was funny.
Allie, is your
They
mom
did
gonna
this,
kick
yeah.
me out the band because I'm taking away some of your star power?
oh,
What does
you
that
think
mean?
you are?
Did she say something?
Oh, this is good. We get down to some
Did she
shit
say
now.
something to you?
No, I'm just.
Oh, fuck that. She said something to everybody.
Why do you have to be on songs?
Did she say that? I just want to
need-
see my daughter.
You need to get further over to the side.
I hope that didn't happen.
No, your mom didn't say
All
anything.
right.
She just flat out
Sheree
said,
was
"Get off
enjoying
the
your mom
stage."
too.
Good. She made
She was
a lot of
enjoying
people
watching
laugh,
your
I
mom
think.
like sing and rock out while you were singing.
Yeah, she makes people laugh. I got to give her that.
Everything's good in moderation.
That's right. That's right.
Man. Dude, so then we played.
Yeah.
and I think things were going. I don't know what happened. I did have the monkey suit on, and I can't control it. Like I went into
you
monkey
started
mode.
beating shit,
Like that was not
Started
planned or
throwing
anything. But I had the
Fantastic.
monkey suit on. Tree Daft just comes out. I'm like, here we go.
If only you'd have had some fake shit to throw at people, man. Next level.
I did. I threw glasses at him. I think in the video you even go, here, take some fucking glasses. Like I probably should plan things out more, but it's kind of more fun to just fucking let it happen. You know
That
what
shit
I'm
was
saying?
funny, man.
It was like flinging poo. It wasn't poo though. It was glasses, color separation glasses.
That sounds about that's about the representation of the show. Actually, you want a real
What, is me
representation?
beating
What
on
it
the
sounds-
stage?
There you go. Super loud, and then couldn't hear anything. Super loud, couldn't hear anything.
Embellish.
Dude, the sound was so all over the place last night when we played. I don't know what happened.
But it
I
seems
think
like
it sounded like show me a bed, a place. I wasn't like, what the fuck? I listened back to some videos. I'm like, what happened? From stage, I couldn't really tell that was
why
going
were you
on. But there
doing
was,
that?
I wasn't. That was fucking some kind of crazy, like overextended reverb or something. I was like, holy shit, how did this happen? Like, and I didn't want people to think, wow, she's using all these extra effects to make her voice sound better. I wasn't doing that. Like, I didn't want all that on there.
Yeah, shit. Didn't you have delay when we first started?
Yeah, but it
You
like
weren't even
wouldn't
supposed to
stop. It
have
was
it
on like
like
3
you.
songs.
Oh yeah, dude, there were so many moving parts that happened that weren't supposed to be happening. I don't know what the fuck was going on.
I guess we gotta communicate better.
Communicate what? The shit's not working?
I don't know. I don't understand it half the time. We set up and then like we're rushing, and I can't stand that. Like I fucking hate that. Like if people leave, people fucking leave. I don't care. If it's fucking late, it's late. Hey, that's the problem with fucking and having the approach that we do. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's something
I
that
get
you
it.
sacrifice for other things. We rush through it though. Like, why are we playing in the set starting when we're not ready? The
People
sound's
also
not working.
don't pay
like,
attention. I've said several times
What?
that we played third, and people are like, "Whoa, do y'all starting at 9 o'clock?" I'm like, "No, we're not starting at 9 o'clock." I've told
don't know
y'all
what
there's
that
2
means.
open
I'm
bands.
asking for
Because like
us.
I think if people leave, it's because they got there so early thinking that we're gonna play at like 10 o'clock. And
but
it
they
didn't
should
happen.
get there early.
No, I wanted them to see all the other bands, and I'm glad
So,
they
I'm
did.
not
just
talking about
saying
other
that
people,
when
I'm
we play
talking
so
about
late,
us.
it's like they
Fuck.
can't handle it. Oh, fuck you.
No, I'm not worried about. You cannot control other people. Other people gonna do what the fuck they're gonna do. The only thing we can control is what we do,
All
and I
right,
always
yeah.
feel like we're rushed and we're rushing to start the set. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
and I
we
think-
should have worked all the sound problems issues out there in the
I didn't-
beginning, right?
I didn't know there were any sound problems until we started playing the set.
So everything's going fine, and then
For a little bit, yeah. And then fucking, I had one personal problem that I couldn't really figure out.
personal problem.
It's
The
kind
one
of one
where
of
it's
those
like,
things.
disassociate.
Oh,
Well, that, but that was because I was actually trying to figure out what was going on, and I was noodling through things, and I fucking accidentally, my hand slipped and fucking.
Noodling in there.
Hey, from all the fucking shit, man, I fucking accidentally hit the fucking stop. But hey, what can I say? My fucking mistake was perfect.
yeah, coming
Hey, I pulled that shit off. It sounded fucking killer.
leading into that, like those first couple of songs, I thought were going pretty good. I guess I couldn't hear all the fucking reverb on the voice because, man, we're listening through the monitors. I'm trying to like go, all right, they might not be hearing
Right.
this, so just keep
Right.
on going with it. And yeah, when Disassociative just fucking ends and Allie like took it and rolled with it,
Well, because
carried
Davey
it.
was still playing piano, it sounded beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, maybe
So
I'll just.
that was a really cool twist to the song. It's something we almost got to think about. Hey, you want to do that again on purpose this
Yeah.
time, like without the oops?
Yeah.
But, like I thought that was really neat. And Allie and Davey carried it. So good job on Alan. That's kind of the thing
Thank
of
you.
shit's gonna fucking
Right.
happen. It's how you respond to
Right.
it. But after Disassociative, the rest of I didn't hear no low end the rest of the night.
I agree.
Like there was low end. It sounded fucking great. Like the half the songs, but when it came back after that, there was no low end whatsoever.
I
And
know.
man, all the fucking hip hop songs we do, I'm gonna call them hip hop songs,
Yeah.
whatever. Those more upbeat fucking like
Right.
not dance songs, just upbeat kind of fun songs like that without low end.
yeah.
It don't make no sense.
I get it.
It's like an 80s rock
Are
fucking
you
band
sure
with
that
no
we
guitar.
couldn't just hear the low end with
I
on
think
the stage?
it was fucking hitting so hard that we would have heard that it was not the monitors making it. That was those subs, and they
Well,
just decided not to work. the
Something
second
weird
half.
happened to me in the second half too. Was that I could hear my backup vocals so loud that like I could not hear myself. So then I was like struggling to like try to sing louder, and I was like really blowing it out.
Yeah.
So that was difficult.
I was all over the place
wow.
with my levels and all that too, because it felt like it was too loud at some points, and then it was not loud enough, and it kept on moving. And I'm like, I'd love to know what was happening,
I don't
because
know. It's so fucking frustrating because
Yeah,
the problem is we've done the same fucking exact set.
Right.
Same files in your fucking computers, same hookups, same connections, all that.
Yeah.
And it goes flawless.
right,
Flawless.
Flawless.
Then we do the same thing, and for some reason it doesn't work out.
And it seems like it's every time we've been playing, like the last 2 or 3 shows, we've been having weird shit happen. Just, you know what I mean?
I think this
And
was by far the worst, though, right? Sound-wise.
I would probably say yeah, and it seems like it's different every time. Does that make sense? That hadn't been just one thing, like, oh, it's the low end's not hitting right or something. You know what I mean? Now it's the low end's not right. The monitor's not right. The volume goes up and down. The volume on Alley goes up and down. The volume on my tracks go up and down. The volume on the backing tracks in my tracks go up and down. It's like, wait. So you're saying everything is all over the place? That's the thing that I can't figure out.
That was the first time I ever heard my back during the live set. It was last night.
Well, you're about to hear a caller. Hey, what's up?
Yo, it's Cozy.
Damn, what's happening, man?
What's going on, y'all? Yeah, so I wanted to elaborate on some of the stuff y'all was talking about. First off, Navigators, yes, they were amazing. I gotta say the front man really did do a good job of drawing in the crowd.
They're better than House of Goats?
The gay jokes. It's about the same. You know what I mean? It's kind of the same kind of vibe. And then he brought a little thrifty in there, but then he told me he was in jail, and I was like, what the fuck?
Shut this
You know,
fucker
so-
down!
Down! Yeah, man. Yeah, so, and then, it did seem like y'all was having some sound issues over there.
All right, hang up on this fucking asshole. No, tell me. Yeah,
I know how that goes, man. That just happens sometimes too, you know. So
Colsey and I have a working relationship. So Colsey, tell me, how did it sound? Did it sound like the subs weren't hitting out front? Could you hear low end?
Those sounded pretty good. Those sounded pretty good. Like you were saying, like Mayday was saying, it was more of like the, you know, it was really, really like overwhelmingly loud at one point, and then it would kind of fade away for a second, but then it seemed to kind of balance out toward the end.
Fuck,
So,
man, that might be
it
why
was pretty
people
good.
left.
Oh, really? I
It
thought
seemed
the
like
end
people
was
thinned
bad.
out.
Oh, man.
Same thing.
Those fucking assholes. And ain't nobody being real supporters up in this bitch. Come on, man. That's my
Hey,
people.
I mean, I
I'm
think
not
it was
a pair of
combination
tits. I
things
don't
that-
need support or want support. I want people to enjoy what we do. I don't need nobody fucking there because they want to support or reap benefits off of fucking like supporting
I
somebody.
ain't
Like
not reaping benefits, motherfucker. I'm
support's
just enjoying
bullshit. I
You know
want
what
you
I'm
to
saying?
enjoy. You don't never need to support us on anything. That's like fucking bring me crack if I'm a crackhead. I don't need that kind of support. I want you to enjoy it and have fun.
Right, I want everybody to enjoy it too.
I had a lot of fun. I think y'all could tell. Like Ali said, she died last time on the last show. I died this time.
All
But
right.
I myself back to life.
That's a good show.
Reborn.
Yeah.
A zombie. He went through his zombie metamorphosis.
It was quite the experience. I was visited by the visitor.
Nice, good.
And
That's
then
what we
Puff-
wanted.
Yeah. remember-
Puffaluffagus brought
I
him
can
back.
also elaborate. I did meet Alex's mom yesterday as well. I can remember when she was talking about these stories where she was like little and she used to do little performances, and now he had that look on her face like, oh crap, I think I just burned the table. Oh. But yeah, anyway, yeah. Nah, I'm joshing. That was pretty funny though, because it was like that embarrassed look when, you know, your mom's telling a funny little story about something you did when you were little, and like I get that way too. But yeah, everybody did a great job. I love Navigators. I really love Black Market Suitor, and of course you guys were amazing. And I had a lot of fun, and it was good to see everybody. Scott was there. Scotty from Triple Stereo was there.
Yep.
I guess support Davey and all, and then you know, just a whole bunch of, you know, people from Resurface and like Matt, and then Brett did a great job playing drums for Black Market Suitor, and then I got to meet Michael and all that kind of stuff. I really didn't notice the glitter. Maybe I was too drunk, but
Staring at the tits.
but yeah, I was a little.
Stop it.
Yeah, I
Now,
wasn't
what you
really
thought
focused
about
on
her
her
tits?
breasts. I was more focused on the fucking nose ring and the hair.
Oh, he couldn't. He couldn't even
and the white-
view the breast
yeah,
because
the
of
white
that nose
outfits were
ring.
Pretty cool too.
What?
Yep. Yeah. Anyway, but no, and then you're right about the sax chick, man. That chick was killing it the whole show.
Yeah,
Like that
dude.
whole band.
I'm right about everything.
Struck me, man.
Thank you. That's why I like you, man. You say I'm right a lot. I like that. Just stop saying support. And we're 100% there. almost be my second to best friend, like Jared.
Ain't that the truth?
Dude.
But yeah, man, no, it was great to see y'all. I always love seeing y'all. I love you guys very much, and I appreciate everything y'all have done for me. And I really do love y'all's music. I love y'all's show, and I love what y'all do. I do enjoy it every time I see y'all.
Man,
Otherwise,
you like
why would
Ginger
I
and the
fucking
Bee.
come?
Anything you say now is irrelevant.
No,
like
bullshit.
Mayday and
I
women.
appreciate that, man.
That's all good. Yeah, it's all good. No, but
Cozy
I do
likes
like
everybody.
Ginger and the Bee though too.
I know, you see? Now you just discredited yourself. Like Mayday saying Gal Gadot ain't hot. Like
Gal
nothing,
Gadot's not hot.
dude,
shut
nothing you
up.
say about women matters now.
Fuck, dude.
You don't even like women. How you like men?
You fucking dick.
Your gender's
strong,
fluid.
Actually, I like fucking Rocket League cars now.
I'm more into Rocket League. Well, good deal. Well, I'm glad you had fun, man.
I always have fun seeing you guys, man. And then I always have fun listening to the show. You know what I mean? But that's what I was trying to say. That's why I support it. It's not because I'm
Hang up
trying
on
to.
him. He said it too
How
many
come
times.
you fucking cut this dude off every time he starts
Fuck you.
talking? That's
Because
rude.
He keeps saying support.
That's rude.
Yeah.
Fuck you, dude.
No, but it's the reason why. It's the reason why. It's because I enjoy what y'all do. So it makes me feel inclined to, to just, share and like and show people what Zombies Eating Sheep is about, because it's such a different vibe, man, and it's amazing. You know what I mean? And I hope everything just keeps getting better and better for you guys.
It won't.
Thanks, us too.
He gets it.
Yeah,
He gets it.
if it gets slightly better, that'll be an accomplishment from where we're at now.
There you go. There you go.
Well, dude, thanks for the support.
Sometimes I have to get worse.
You asshole.
It's all good. It's all good. I love you guys, man.
All
Love
right,
you
man.
too, man.
Be cool.
Thank you for everything.
Later.
All right. I love you, bud.
Thank
Bye.
y'all, man. All right, I'll talk to y'all a little later.
All
Bye.
right. Love you, bud.
Dude, why you gotta be so rude to that dude? He's so nice.
It's that word support. People don't understand how insulting that is. I got triggered. It's my trigger word. Support. I'm not
Speaking of
weird
support,
one.
I'm not Michael's breast. I don't need support.
speaking of support, dude, I don't even want to do this show anymore, man.
Oh,
That's
come
fucking
on.
ridiculous to keep talking about a woman's breast like that. Why are y'all keep
Oh,
bringing that
God.
up?
What a sin.
It's inappropriate, dude. You said it one time, it was
Hey.
rude, it was crude, and now you keep fucking bringing it up,
Steve
and I don't
started it,
appreciate
really. So if anybody's going to get the blame, it's him.
I'll take the blame.
All right.
Well, guess what? I gotta be on this show too.
Well, that's good. You stood
And
up
people,
for
yeah,
women.
thanks a lot.
Hello?
man.
Should be. Hey, bud.
Hello? Am I on the
Receiving
air?
transmissions from Savannah 3383.
Dude, man, they tricked me. What's up, man? Dude,
I
great.
just wanted to let you guys know we made it back home safe to the Tittleman's Crest.
What? Dude, y'all rocket ship is fast.
We go at approximately 46 kilometer light speed per second if the atmospheric pressure is 35% or lower.
Well, I'm glad you had a safe trip. I got to tell you, man, I was worried when House of Goats broke up that I would never see that masterpiece again. And then after the Memorial Day show, I was pretty positive I'd never see it again. But y'all pulled it off. It was just like singing House of Goats.
Let me tell you something about Memorial Day show. It was at their weakest point that we struck and attacked. I felt like Lemmy Winks. I felt like Lemmy Winks. I turned myself into a hamster and I went right off his pooper chute.
Yeah. Well, dude, I'm glad y'all made it safe. And did y'all retrieve all your supplies?
What we did was we found, with our time here on Earth, that the most intelligent being were kitty cats. So we gathered up every single body's cats, and we took them back to space with us to run tests on them, to love them, and to get cuddles from them.
Good.
Other than that, this planet's pretty much useless.
Bring more space drugs next time.
Dude, I heard Bigo woke up and he didn't know where his drum set was. Y'all just left it there.
We no longer have communication with those guys. We left their body because the host was complete.
Well, man, thanks for coming down and playing with us.
We wanted to call you and say we had a safe trip back and to thank you again. And if you ever needed the Red Damulus to play again, give us a transmission on the 332 down stem on the Quiznos Quinn stems.
Oh, definitely.
think
Did somebody
that's
write that
okay.
down? We're going to have to listen back and write that down.
No thanks.
Other than that, Earthlings, remember to love each other and treat everyone as you would want to be treated. I'm gone. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Drop the clutch. Dude, that's awesome. Our first alien transmission. Dude, first alien guest in studio. Now,
Positive.
first
I like how
alien
positive he
transmission
was.
from outer space. Yeah, he must have had a good time. God damn. That was intense. Fun night. Anything else? Anything else? I eat 2 bowls of oatmeal to
Oatmeal.
walk around the mall. Stay in good shape. Anything else?
It was a good night all the way around. I like how we can still pull multiple bands together and put on a good show. And kudos to us, man. We handled up through the troubles that we had during our set. And I think that if we could do that, we can handle anything.
Yeah, if you could do a bad show, good show's easy.
Motherfucker.
What?
I'm saying, like, fucking, if you can have a good show while bad shit's happening to you, you know what I mean?
Oh, you consider this a good show?
I think so.
Really? Low
Yeah.
standards? Well, now all of a sudden you got low standards. An hour ago you were
No, but
Things
it's
out
one
of our
those where
control.
It's like, right, 100% that because we couldn't do anything. It was just either fucking not do it or push through as good as you can and do it, you know? And I think
Yeah.
we did.
All right. Allie, what about you? You quit the show. We exceeded breast talk limitation. I wanted to ask the alien, but
You
I'm
might
like,
have fucking
man.
ruined everything. Like she might not want to be my friend or talk to me anymore.
What?
You might, yeah, like y'all really like that shit. You don't understand how that shit affects people. Like that's really fucking.
It's not my
terrible
responsibility to
to be talking
worry
about
about
somebody's
everybody
body
else.
like that on the show. Like it's not nice.
What are you talking about?
And then you keep fucking bringing it up and saying it again. Like, dude, if you got that fixation, dude, on this chick's tits, like, that's on you. But like, keep it to yourself, man.
Obviously, you don't understand
I
the
don't
show.
want to hear about it again.
Jesus.
Yes, I'm sorry. I really meant no malice by
Way
it.
to go, Tidbit.
No, man,
If
you
it's
said
not
what-
cheese,
no, no,
it's
you said
fucking
what you
It's
said.
payback. It's
Hey.
payback. It's payback from fucking when, dude, we were all outside and fucking the door slammed, and I was like, "God damn, Al, you slammed the door." And Steve was like, "This is me." So he's
was
like, "I'm gonna
me.
get him back."
Look, you said what you said, but Zartome took it to the next level. That's the problem.
Okay, sorry. We were just having a little laugh.
Right. And
Sorry.
guess what? People are actually listening to the show.
Okay, so find
So,
out if the people
if
listening
I
to the show,
fucking played a
how many
show-
laughed and how
Hold
many
on.
didn't. And if one fucking person laughed, and I made one person, or we collectively made one person maybe smile or chuckle or just enjoy themselves for 2 minutes just because of having a ridiculous fucking conversation. And you know what, too? That ain't nothing that people don't, not everybody. Some people I'm sure don't.
Yeah, you don't
The
fucking
total
speak for
brain
everybody, no.
manipulation transformation has taken place. But people sit around and have conversations about shit like that.
Okay, well, we don't have to have conversations like that about shit like that about people that I respect. Obviously, you don't.
I don't think we were being disrespectful.
Yes.
How is that disrespectful?
You're going to say directly, I'm not this person's tits. I don't need support. Like, why would you even say that?
It was a fucking support and tit joke. It just
But
happened
why
to
you
tie
have to bring
into...
somebody's name? You brought that back
She
up,
was
though.
irrelevant except for the fact that we were talking about it 2 seconds ago.
Well, guess what, dude? If I fucking played a show, poured my heart and soul out on stage, and all these fucking assholes on some radio show that asked me to play a show with them
It's
and
not-
asked me to come on the show, and then I come on the show and I play a show with them, and then all they could talk about is my fucking tits, I'd be pretty fucking disgusted, disrespected, and I wouldn't want to talk to them ever again.
I talked about B-Goat's fucking belly. I called Kevin fat twice at least in this show. And that wasn't even really them. That was some aliens that just looked like them.
He calls me an animal all the time.
Hey, it's orangutan.
I mean,
I'm just
come
telling
on.
you. I'm just telling you how
I was
it came
dressed
off.
in a goddamn monkey suit jumping around a fucking stage.
We're
like,
all
God
having
damn
a
it.
heat stroke.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
Christ.
ridiculous. It's entertainment. It's fucking, you're putting yourself out there. Like, I don't go around and fucking pick somebody out the crowd and fucking ridicule them and fuck with them. But if you put yourself on a stage, you're a public figure, and unfortunately, people are going to talk about you, whether it's good or bad. Not everything in this fucking world is pats on the back and fucking how great everybody is and how a wonderful artist you are. Like, that's not real life. Like, this is real shit, having real conversations, goofing off with our friends. Like, that's what this show's about. And if people can't handle that, this is just not the show for you. Like, and that's cool. Like, I don't like much. I don't like I can say I don't like anything, but there's like a couple of things I enjoy. I don't expect everything to be made for me and cater to my sense of humor or you know, we do what we do, and I don't find a lot that entertains me. If I found a show like this that fucking had casual, goofy conversation, didn't take everything so fucking serious, and wasn't worried, and everything wasn't such calculated things said to benefit us, like, that's a horrible way to live. Like, I can't live like that. If I gotta worry about everything I fucking say and can't say anything entertaining, I'm not talented enough to fucking write goofy, funny scripts about the same shit over and over.
No, bullshit.
Just talking, having real life conversation,
All right, well,
being
yeah,
goofy.
and just know that it has real life repercussions.
What the fuck, Allie? Like, okay, everything does.
Right, I know, but when I fucking have to keep losing friends and people hating me because of y'all, it starts to get fucking really, like, upsetting because now it's somebody I actually like. I didn't really want to be Melissa Mooney's friend. I was trying to be nice to her. I was trying to be nice to her because I really like Sean. I was friends with him for a while, and I didn't hate her or anything, but I'm just saying, like, we don't have the same views. That's fine, but like I really do like this band and these people, and I think they should be treated with respect. You know.
Look, this is the friendship test. You know how many people we're really good friends with, and I hold near and dear to my heart that it started off bad and fucking goofing on each other, or more like just goofing on them.
4.
Yeah.
Like at least 4, and they turned out to be really great friends. And you said shit that you fucked with them. It moves on. It's all on how people handle it. Like, if you can't handle a little bit of something like that, then you should not be thrusting yourself into the public eye. That's always been my opinion, and that's how I kind of feel about it right now. Like, people are talking shit. People are saying things. Just so happens we do it, and 100 fucking people happen to listen to it a week. Like, bottom line, Allie, like, you can't worry about that shit. I'm sorry if you lose friends, but if you lose friends over that fucking goofy shit like that, then they weren't really your friends.
No, some people care more about things being said than other people.
Everybody cares about everything right now.
You don't know how somebody's going to react to something.
I can't
you
even
don't
go to
know
the
how
store and buy
somebody-
a fucking pair of sneakers without making some kind of political statement about something nowadays. Like any fucking joke, any humor, any irony, the fucking plain out truth, you cannot say anymore because somebody's going to be upset about it. And it's like, I'm
Offended.
done. This is not real radio. You said this is a radio show? This is not real radio.
I'm sure y'all spend enough time that probably knows kind of how y'all are as people. Like,
It's just fucking dumb.
There's
It's
nothing.
just-
There's nothing behind it.
I don't know.
I don't know. I just wanted to remind you that it's 2018. Like, you
sounds
can't
loud
get
to me.
away with that kind of shit anymore, dude. This is not the 50s. You know, you can't talk about women like that. See what I'm saying? I understand. I'm just letting you know. It's not your fault. You didn't know any better.
I can't wait till the new DP album. What do you mean I didn't know any better?
You obviously didn't know that wasn't right, so I'll give you a free pass.
Oh, thank you. Good. Moving on. DP's coming out with some music. We're about to play them all right now. Just fresh in.
I think Cheese is calling in fucking to say something.
Cheese, you on the phone?
No. This is Buck.
Dude, Buck, what's up, man? I missed you so much.
God.
Buck?
It's the last thing.
I forget. It's a delay.
Greg coming back on the radio
Really?
is going to be called the Greg $1 Million Power Hour.
Oh, no. What is he up to now?
It's going to be on the Pickle Scoop Network.
Oh, fit right in over there. Well, dude, I'm excited. What kind of stuff is he going to do, you know?
Well, Greg, he won the lottery, and he got a lot of money.
All right.
He's gonna.
They're still gonna record the broadcast
I
with
probably
one
shouldn't.
mic.
I probably shouldn't be laughing at this neither. I'm pretty sure it's
You
2018.
didn't know any better.
Oh
He's
yeah,
gonna
thank you.
come back with a show.
Yeah, I know. I'm excited to hear that, Buck. Are you going to be on it
Next month.
next month? All right. Are you going to be on the show with him?
Yes.
Yes, all
I
right.
will.
Well, dude, I'll listen. That show's going to be 3 hours long.
Hey, it's the Greg $1 million power hour.
Dude, Buck reminds me of Pickle if he didn't say
Make him say,
Pretty sure you can't make fun of that neither. It's 2018. Well, dude, Buck, it's great to hear from you, man.
Let's talk about her tits.
Oh, we can. It's 2018, Buck. It's 2018, pal. We're learning things tonight.
Hey,
We can't talk about
We like
breast anymore. I know, but you can't talk about that anymore. You have to resist the urge. Try penis. It's popular these days with all the guys. Dude, Buck, thanks for calling. I love you, bud.
thank you.
Hey, man. I'm looking forward to hear the Greg from Bro Bridge Power $1 million Power Hour. What is it again?
The Greg $1 million power hour.
Oh, man. All right. Well, dude, thank you, Buck.
And,
Thank you, caller.
talk about more tits.
No, we can't, man. It's still 2018. 2019, then I think we're free to do it again. It's just, maybe it's just a fad.
can't say that.
Okay.
Well, good shit, man. Good talking to you, Buck.
Good night, guys.
Good night. All right, that's Buck. You heard it. Greg's coming back. Good news. We got some good news tonight. Oh, man. You excited about DP songs we're about to play?
Yeah, I can't wait.
They came out all right?
They came out fantastic, dude.
Nice.
Made it.
Fantastic.
Mayday fucking killed it.
Unfortunately, Cheese hasn't heard them yet.
Yep.
So Cheese did not give us the permission to play them.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I should be able to. I think I put some time in, and I should be able to overrule him and play him. At least one or a little teaser of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. He acts
Dude,
not to.
I had him in my house recording fucking vocals. I mean, Jesus, that's as close
Still.
to death as I've ever
What
been.
if Steve says it's okay? Does that make it okay?
Dude, it doesn't matter what I say.
Oh, really?
I don't
You
care
wouldn't
what's-
go against Cheese with this.
He wouldn't. I don't care either way, to be honest with you. I'm just gonna say fuck it. I'm just gonna play it. You
No,
want to
that
hear?
ain't right.
I don't care.
They're
No,
not your
we're dealing
fucking
with
songs.
cheese. Wait, you telling me what's right and wrong?
Oh, yeah,
I
this
didn't know
cheese.
any better.
Yeah, you're right. All right, fucking
Everybody
play
get
that
the fucking
shit.
pad. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the new DP.
Yeah, fuck.
Bitch is going platinum.
See, that's a perfect amount of delay and reverb, right?
You did a good job
Thank
on
you, man. I
that.
appreciate that.
Dude, that's impressive. We didn't even get to your part.
Yeah, dude.
If your part's half as good as that.
Oh, man. It's nowhere near as good as that.
Hey, we didn't fully submerge the bird. I'm going to play
Just
all
wet
the
the
songs.
beat.
Just
Just a
wet
little
the beat.
sample.
Just a little bit. I learned that from Pickle.
All right, let's hear the sample again. Let's wear it out.
I'm friends with the monster that's under my bed. Friends with the voices inside of my head.
Dude, he was relentless on this take, too. He started sweating on this take. He had to turn off the air and all that. He took one of his shirts off. He had the undershirt
Oh,
on.
he's going to be pissed
oh,
now.
dude.
You played the song early,
I know,
and
but
then you're making fun of the
I
guy.
wouldn't have played it if I didn't think it was ready for the world to be heard. You know me. I'm like, dude, I'm the Nazi when it comes to what. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. But I'm like
It's 2018,
the fucking,
man.
I'm the fucking enforcer. How about that? The enforcer when it comes to not playing or putting shit out or uploading shit that's not ready. But this was ready, dude. This is gold, baby. Number one. We're going to the top. We're getting out of here.
Maybe when it does officially get released, hopefully we'll have y'all back on. And
I mean,
Hang on.
I really can't wait for people to hear it. I'm super stoked how it came out. I really am. Like, I want people to hear it. Whether they like it or not, I want them to hear it.
All right, I got one more little teaser for
Oh,
it.
you do?
Yeah, one more.
All right,
Special.
just one
real
more
special.
song.
One more song. Ready? There you go. That's all you hear.
What?
David,
That was
killing
it.
it.
One more time.
Oh boy, that's the teaser trailer.
That's the teaser
Red
trailer.
band, whatever that
Oh,
means.
yeah. I mean, dude, right there, baby.
Oh man.
I'm excited to put out David's last stuff and it not be The Morning Life. It'll be DP will be the last shit that's put out.
I don't know. They
David
might
Philistry.
have some
Hey,
multi
motherfucker, I
tracks.
got plenty of shit recorded, man. Dave stayed at my house many nights recording. I will keep one-upping those motherfuckers till I die. And then I'm tattooed on Cheese's leg.
Yo.
Until then, DP is going to be the last shit with David Philistry.
The tattoo on Cheese's leg, him uploading the last song.
We got Dave's last song.
I ain't being fucking upstaged by Jack fucking Mealy.
Oh.
Fuck that.
Was was Last Supper the last song you did with y'all? Or y'all did-
Last Supper was the last whole song that we did that he recorded, and then there's like a little interlude where he's playing like some flamenco guitar. That was actually the last thing he recorded. Like it was maybe about a week before he died.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
the last thing we did. He came in and played acoustic solos for like 2 hours.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm glad y'all got this done too.
Yeah, me too.
I'm super stoked, man. It's got some new stuff. It's got some of the old. It's got some of the last stuff we did with David. It's got a little bit of everything. I'm really happy. I'm proud of it. I'm looking forward to people hearing it. Like,
Yeah, got to work on the artwork for it with Lazy Eye.
fuck,
And that was a
y'all
good time.
both. Y'all both. I like it too. The one y'all ended up making and going with was the shot that y'all spent the most time trying to make happen.
Yeah, right. We were like,
It wasn't
we
like
got
the porch
something. Let's
thing
keep
or this or
working.
that. It was like, no, we're gonna sit in the living room and throw shit into the shot, and that ended up being one of the takes, and
Yeah.
it was perfect. Cheese looked like Cheese, and I looked like I was looking at Cheese like you're an asshole. And it's like it's a perfect cover, man. Like it's got both of our personalities in it.
Yeah, fun shit,
It's true.
man. Dude, diss tracks are real popular right now. Do you ever think of doing a diss track on yourself? Like the DP Tidbits doing a diss track on Zombies Eating Sheep Tidbits, vice versa.
That's actually a really cool idea.
Let's do it.
Oh, jeez.
I
I'm not
can't
like-
freestyle, bro,
Damn.
but I will do it. I will tear fucking DP Tidbits up.
Really? You think that one? You think the Zombies Tidbits would win?
It's totally, they're totally two different things, man. I really feel like my writing and performing is completely different, but the two bands,
It does feel like two different characters, then. Huh?
without a doubt. Like it's complete. At least for me, it doesn't seem anything similar. They're completely different. I'm in totally different mindsets when I'm writing and performing.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool though.
Fucking right, man.
It's nice to have that kind of multiple, outlet.
Yeah.
Oh, agreed. And the way you approach things differently, it's kind of fun.
And then you worked on this DP album
I did.
too.
Yeah, a little bit of everything, man. I was
Enough that you feel like you own it.
Hey, I mean,
we
you know,
took all the pieces to him, dude, and we're like, here, help us finish this.
Well, hey,
Yeah,
I
she's
got a
the-
funny fucking story about that, and maybe this will be what Mayday's got to say because it was kind of cool. So
That's
Tidbits-
later, man.
Oh, all right. Can't use it now. All right, we'll go.
You want to use it later?
No, I'd rather use it now
All
because
right,
this
go
is
ahead.
kind of one of those things. So the last song, I already had the Last Supper acoustic, but Tidbits had fucking Last Supper. I was like, all right, cool. Where is it? On my laptop. And I was like, all right, well, let's get a drive and dump it on. It won't turn on. So fucking, we had to actually revive the laptop and fucking pull the hard drive out and all this shit
Oh, what?
to get the fucking files off there. Yeah, I didn't know if it was gonna work. I didn't know if it was gonna be like just destroyed and all this shit. So
It
kinda
almost
had
never
to-
happened from the beginning.
Oh,
Dude, it was one of those that when I was pulling the hard drive out of the laptop, I was literally like, okay, so this is basically the only copy in existence of a complete unit of the last recording of David with DP and all that. And I was kind of held my breath for a second. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm really excited I got it, and I think that kind of adds that little bit of icing on top of the cake. Kind of like,
yeah, to work just to get it.
just to get a little bit. There are a couple little things that happen
You
throughout
were
the
like
process.
Tomb Raider.
Well, and also, too, there are some other weird things that happened throughout the process. I don't know if you were there when the headphone box overheated one night.
Yeah.
That was weird. I think little things happen.
Weird.
It's just weird.
A lot
It's
of
good.
weird shit going on.
There's a lot of weird shit going on. I feel like I'm almost getting haunted a little bit.
Oh,
like,
boy.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Maybe it's karma for all the bad shit y'all say.
Yeah.
fuck. Maybe it is. I
Yeah.
mean, the other
You
night
did
when I
yell.
was trying to finish the last little revisions, all of a sudden, like, fucking out of nowhere, it just got really, really dark and just started fucking thundering and shit. And I was just like, all right, I won't do it right now. Like, my bad.
Are you as nutty as the cheetah?
Oh, whatever, dude. Fuck. It's just a coincidence,
Yeah,
baby.
God
All right.
doesn't like you.
Hail Satan.
Yeah. God was mad about the breast comment, and then pretty sure a couple of weeks ago you yelling faggot at me. I think God changed his mind on that whole thing. Now he's mad at you. It's 2018, man. Hey, God's changing the rules.
Hopefully God changed his mind about forgiving you.
Presser.
All I know is that it was really fun to work with you guys. Y'all put 110% in. No
Thank you.
bullshit. I think it's some of the best work I've done yet, too. So I think as a whole, we elevated each other. We really pushed each other, man.
Oh, man.
That was awesome.
Well, dude, it sounds great from what you're playing.
Yeah, man. I mean, dude,
And
Cheese.
it's
Hey, I gotta say,
unfortunate that you had such a great experience and you ruined your friendship with Cheese by blatantly fucking.
but it was Cheese's best.
going against
dude,
his-
when Cheese, I've never seen Cheese sweat, and for Cheese to sweat doing a part 40 times over till he got it right.
Yeah, because you're being like Bagnetto. The air conditioning's off.
Listening to Cheese sweat.
You know what happened? Our sound was fine until the air conditioning kicked on. Fucked it all up.
But yeah, man, I feel like this has been one of those special fucking things all the way around, and I'm very honored to be part of it, man.
It was cool, man. Like, thank you for everything that you did.
Oh,
You made
man.
it sound killer.
Thank you.
You for fucking doing the graphics, and man, thank Lazy Eye for taking the pictures. I mean, everybody around me that has their talents, man. I've been lucky to be able to hit people up and be like, hey, you know, everything that we're doing with this, at least this one thing, it's like, I'm lucky I have a lot of friends that are good at certain things. And it's like, I want them to do it. I want to have the best product. And in the end, when I heard it today for the first time done, it was like, it sounds better than I ever could have thought it would ever sound, and it's best. And that's what I wanted. Like, I wanted to be beyond what I thought it could be.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, DP was always, man, it's like a brother band. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like when
yeah.
y'all started, dude, the reason why you were in Zombies because we were a fan of DP and we're like, man, we like these guys. We want to do shit with them. Like, they're fun. So I've always looked up to DP as like, man, that's the older brother band.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm glad we've managed to keep it going, even in the way it is right now. It's constantly been, you know.
yeah, well, when you're out
this or
chasing
that, this,
papers,
that,
you know,
It wasn't me, man.
wearing
I don't
pink
chase
Tomb in the
papers.
Cage outfits, like,
I really
shit's gonna
wish
happen.
you would fucking die, and I hope it happens right now.
Man, wish that
agree.
shit on Mayday, man. I gotta go to confession before I die. I said some hurtful things. Oh man, well, good shit. Well, dude, I can't wait for that to
Oh, yeah.
officially get released. So
Same here. Fucking right.
yeah, fun.
Y'all be the first to know when I find out what's happening.
When you find out, hey, it's getting released.
Yeah, and everybody's going to hear it first on Not Real Radio's Break Music. DP, world release.
Dude, you're so adorable. Is that okay for me to say that? That you're adorable, or is that like putting you down?
Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with saying that.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Not really a derogatory term about a body part.
Wait, what's derogatory about fucking she had nice boobs? I'm just curious.
I think the word was tits.
Tits?
I think it's
you can't
the
say
tits
tits?
you can't say.
Breasts?
Yeah, I think you could say that.
Really?
Would that have been better?
I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of like talking about a sexual part of somebody's body is like an awkward thing.
Gotcha.
White male, you're an oppressor.
Really? Mm-hmm. Damn.
You're looking at me. I'm looking at you.
What the fuck you gonna do?
That song's called Oppressor. I'm sorry.
Dude, we're sitting out on the deck, right?
Wait, who sings that?
Chris Rico, man. He was there last night.
We're sitting out on the deck, and Jack Lock goes, I just seen Chris Rico go across the deck on a skateboard. And like, we
Oh, is
all
that
look
him?
at Jack, and
He's
we're
on a
like,
skateboard?
I'm like,
He's on a
man,
unicycle.
Jack, I noticed this zombie show, but that was some good acid you got, you know? 2 seconds later, Rico walks up. I'm like, damn, you all here. Did you just ride by on a skateboard? And he's like, yeah, you seen me? I'm like, no, I thought Jack was fucking tripping his balls off. Like,
Where did he get a skateboard from?
I don't know. I saw somebody fucking.
It was a unicycle.
Mixing.
what is that?
It was like a skateboard with a fucking wheel in the middle, and it was motorized. Like it was some custom,
one
like,
wheel
made
motorized?
shit. Like he made that shit.
Why
like,
did he have
What?
that?
I have no idea.
Dude, is there anything he
weird. I
can't
didn't
do?
see
See,
that.
that's weird, but it's good because they fucking did it at a show like Reed Red. If it would have been at any other show, that would have been unacceptable and this and that.
People would have been talking about it.
Right, but hey, look at that.
Dude rides by on a unicycle, nobody bats an eye.
Dude, he rode up the fucking handicap ramp and
Really?
came over and did the circle and came back around and went back in the park.
You saw this thing.
Oh yeah, I fucking saw it, and I wasn't messed up yet, so it happened.
How did I not see this?
Well, man, look, before we go to break, we got the brats coming up, man.
Yeah.
Jimmy Hosen is coming on Not Real Radio soon in the next couple of weeks.
Yes, he is.
That's going to be exciting. Just wanted to give you all the dates because, man, the shows are starting. I don't know how to say this. Some kind of brewing company in Pensacola? Spar? Is that how you say it? Spar?
So.
All right. A lot of consonants on it in that word. September 29th, they'll be playing there. September 30th at Luna's in Orange Beach. That'd be a good little maybe weekend trip for you if you wanted to do that. Or if you're out in Orange Beach, check out the brats. Then it starts.
Oh, yeah.
You doing sound for all these shows?
Not the out-of-town ones, but the rest of them, yeah.
The 5th, the 6th,
Yep.
the 12th, and the 13th at the
baby.
Deutsches Haus Oktoberfest. They are by far the best thing to happen to Oktoberfest since beer. The brats. It's not your Papa's Polka, but Papa Polka will be there.
That is shit, man.
That was so fun with Davey there last night.
Oh, yeah.
It was,
He came in his
it was
leader
a good
hose.
time.
Oh,
Yep.
Oh, yeah, dude, fucking
You should have
Daryl.
just stayed in him.
I know. I told him. I was like, man.
I told him the same thing, man. I was like, "You're gonna keep that on, right?" He goes, "Nah." I'm like, "No, you need to keep that shit
Yeah,
on."
fuck
man.
it. You got it on, man.
You don't want
like
to
a Papa Polka, man.
tarnish the reputation of Papa Polka, seeing
That's
most
right.
days doing all that weird shit.
That's right. That would not be keeping Polka integrity.
No, it
There
wouldn't.
you go.
But when Jimmy comes on, we get to talk him about his 610 Stompers, which I believe I had a conversation with Big Papa Polka that may be in conflict with keeping poker integrity.
I
Are you
agree.
serious?
I agree.
Oh, shit.
It's a potential. We'll have to find out in a couple of weeks. I
Nice.
think October 7th he's coming on. So, but 5th, 6th, 12th, and 13th at the Deutsches Haus Oktoberfest. Also, if you don't catch him there and you want to go to Florida or Floribama, October 14th, they'll be out there.
There you go.
So, man, looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too, man. It's always fun.
Fun shit. Dude, y'all ready to take a break?
Yeah,
We
I
don't
gotta pee
listen to.
so fucking bad.
I don't think you can say that.
Fuck off.
Well, we're going to play some PPV guys, man. I think we're going to play this week's and next week's at break. That's how I roll. Mayday sends them to me. I'm like, got them. We're playing them. I like to stay ahead
Out
of
of my
schedule.
hands now.
So, man, coming up, we're going to talk about some Netflix reviews. We didn't get to anything. We sat here and got in trouble, and then
Yeah, I got yelled at a lot as
a
usual.
little bit. We had to give a speech and all that. Thanks for the callers for calling in. You can feel free to not call in the second hour so we can get to some of this shit. Your fucking comments to yourself. Unless you're my bud. If you're my bud, call in. Love you, bud. Not Real Radio 137 continues.
You're listening to Not Real Radio.
Not real music.
Not real news.
Not real guests.
Not real reviews.
Subscribe to one of the many ways you can listen.
SoundCloud.
iTunes.
Stitcher.
Google Play Music.
YouTube.
Or your favorite podcast app.
Listen live Sunday nights at 8 p.m. on MixLR.
Or just visit NotRealRadio.com.
Where you can buy a t-shirt.
Make a donation.
Transcending radio, one show at a time.
Not real music.
Not real news.
Not real guests.
Not real reviews.
Thank you for listening.
Not Real Radio.
NotRealRadio.com.
We are Popcorn, Piss and Vinegar, and this is Not Real Movie News. My name's Chris.
I'll be Scott. And I'm JB4.
I'd be Scott. What are you, fucking racist?
I'll be Scott.
Yeah, see, just 2 letters makes a difference. All right, go ahead, JB.
So do 2 ears.
Ooh.
Snap.
Dude, fuck off, dude.
Well, that was so much more entertaining than what I had to share, which is that Shane Black has stepped into the Me Too rabbit hole and ended up casting one of his friends who happened to be a registered sex offender.
That motherfucker fell down the Me Too abyss.
Yeah, and for the new Predator film that's coming out, and Olivia Munn brought it to everyone's attention at Fox. They apparently pulled the scene that he's in, but the PR backlash has been swift and fierce, and there's speculation it may affect the box office numbers.
Well, they're saying that was going to be maybe a light box office to begin with. The excitement just hasn't been there for that movie, and I think that with this controversy, I think this is going to really probably really affect it. I think it'll bomb and be out pretty quick.
Jury's out.
So yep, jury's out, but that's what I'm going with.
All right.
Hey, you okay?
I'm all right.
All right.
Okay. You want to hear my news?
Oh, absolutely.
All right. Well, he did a spread last week, and they showed Brie Larson in her Captain Marvel costume, as well as a lot of other photos from that as well.
Yeah, I think it looks like she walked off the comic books. Of course, the nerds are fucking complaining that her hair isn't fucking right.
I went and looked at the pictures, and I read the article, and I'm like, let me see what the comments are, and just to see what people were speculating that the movie might be about, and it was terrible. All they could do was, like Chris said, talk about her hair don't look right. Then
Dude, these
how did we get
motherfuckers need to
then we
get
got
laid,
to Star
bro.
Wars. How did we get to Star Wars from Captain Marvel? I have no idea, but we got to Star Wars, and they were fighting over that, and it was like, you motherfuckers need a life.
They need to get laid. That's basically what it comes down to.
They need to get off the internet.
They need to know the touch of a
Yeah.
woman. They fucking calm their ass down. So,
or therapy. I mean,
yeah, or
something.
that. But all that aside, dude, did you see the pictures of Sammy J? He looked de-aged. He looked like Sammy J robbing the fucking McDowell's and coming to America.
He did.
Fucking like super young. But honestly, I think he looked like Goodfellas Sammy J. So
yeah, it looked really good.
It did, and I mean, it was a still image too.
He does still look really good though.
Oh,
now anyway, like he still looks like a young Sammy J. When I was telling Chris earlier, when they make him look older in films, I think it looks bad because I feel like he still looks really good, like really young.
Yeah. We were talking earlier about that Hitman Bodyguard movie, and just sitting there looking at him in that movie, I was like, man, I just looked up like his stats and shit, just starring in that movie and to get some of his quotes and all that stuff. That motherfucker is 69 years old, dude.
So he was like 66 when he made that film.
Like 67 probably.
Yeah.
I mean,
so,
because it came out about a year ago.
Around and flipping around, and I mean.
Yeah, dude. I mean, hey, good on him, man. I mean, for somebody that age to be able to play roles like that is pretty amazing. So, good shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go Sammy J.
Anything to add?
No.
All right, bro. End scene. We are Popcorn, Piss, and Vinegar, and this is Not Real Movie News. My name's Chris.
I'm Scott.
And I'm JB4.
All right, Ginger, tell us what you got.
Burt Reynolds died.
Burt Reynolds died. I can't believe it.
You may have known some of his movies like Smoking the Bandit and Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. He was also in Boogie Nights.
Yeah, the infinitely excellent Dukes of Hazzard, which
I don't like, but hey, you know who did the soundtrack for
What
that?
you mean you don't like? You said he was good in it.
I said he was good in it. Davo.
Davo was in that movie.
Yeah,
for a hot
and Dukes of Hazzard. Yeah, he was
second.
in the very end of the movie.
Yep. Anyway, 82 years old.
82 years old. His last role was going to be in Quentin Tarantino's movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. He was going to play the role of George Spar, who was the real-life individual who rented his property to the Manson family. That was the last role. And according to reports, or according to you guys, they say that he wasn't able to complete those scenes.
No,
I consider us reports.
So
We're
okay,
good.
well you're
We do
legitimate.
news.
You're legitimate, except when you're saying that Burt Reynolds is fucking good at Boss Hog. Fuck's wrong with you? All right, go ahead, JB.
Dave Bautista, the actor playing Drax and famous wrestler, is just not that into
Is
Disney
he a famous
anymore.
wrestler?
Yeah. He's just not that into Disney anymore. Apparently, the way Disney handled the whole firing of James Gunn is not sitting right with him, and he's being very iffy on whether or not he's going to return to do
fuck
Guardians of
that
the
guy.
Galaxy
They'll
3.
do what he will
Dave,
do.
that's
Whatever.
so April.
He will
God.
fucking bend down and he will kiss the ass of Mickey Mouse, straight up.
Yes.
What else is he
Neil,
going to do?
Kiss the ring.
That's
What
so
else is he
May
going to do?
2018. God.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway.
Yeah, well, he's still talking about it whenever he can. He did say that he would like to see an origin story of Drax, like his family story,
Yeah,
and he
okay.
said that he didn't even need to play the part. So I guess that's why he's
how
back
generous
into-
of him.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be me. It could be whoever. I just think that the story is really great.
I think they can just go get a fucking cosplayer from Comic-Con and they could do the same fucking job.
Pretty
so
much.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So there you go.
Well, I really enjoy his performance, though. I mean,
So do
he's
I.
very entertaining and
I
great.
think he's a
in the
pretty good
film.
actor.
Yeah, me too.
He just needs to shut up right now.
Yeah.
Just like we do. Hey, thanks for listening. Check out Scary Thoughts, Not Real Radio, and PPV Guys. Subscribe, review, rate, and scene.
All right, man. You heard them. PPV Guys. Check them out. PPVguys.com. I'm excited. I got to download some of the shows. I got to get caught up. What up?
5 stars.
Five
stars.
stars.
5 stars. 5 stars. 5 stars.
You can't give them 5 stars. Then that would leave no room for improvement. Go like 4.5. 4.
4.5.
If they let you give halves. I like things that let you
Really?
really break it down into small increments.
All right. I'll give him a point for. I'll give him at least 1 star for having it in. I'll give him 2 stars for having 2 episodes. I'll say
2.
3.5. I'll go with the 3.5. right
Oh,
now.
wow. Damn.
Yeah.
I'm back to high standards. I get confused with you. Oh, man. Dude, it's good that Allie's not back and Steve's not back
Oh,
neither.
God.
The
Where are we
Hulu-
going? Yeah.
Did you see this Hulu's Handmaid Tale costume?
I didn't, but I started reading a little bit on the notes about it. What
Do
was
people
going on?
do people watch Hulu? I don't. But
I don't.
is that
I
like
know
a
a couple
big,
people do.
Really?
Yeah. It's,
The thing I don't understand, Hulu, you, if I'm correct, you watch like bad network television shows.
Right.
Like that's what I don't understand.
You say it's bad. Some people think it's good.
It's not good though.
The only thing that Hulu has that I wish I had Hulu for is South Park. That's it. I'd watch South Park.
You're
The
not
rest
burnt
of
out
it,
on South Park yet?
every now and again, it's nice to watch. But I mean, that's the only show I wish I had like included between Netflix and YouTube Red.
Yeah.
The rest of it, yeah, I totally agree. It's garbage.
So they made some sexy Handmaid's Tale costume. I don't know what a handmaid is. It looks like it's got this weird hat. I don't know if they're nuns or something. They got this weird white like origami hat. It's a very odd hat. Looks like it would catch wind and fly off easily.
Okay.
And then like a red outfit, and they made it sexy. That's what this company does.
Okay.
They take it and they make fucking costumes for hot chicks who want to, still reveal their body. That some of them are just naturally born with, I would assume, and some actually spend time and effort eating and dieting and exercising for their body to look the way it does, so other people will admire it.
All right,
It's
fair
just
enough.
something about a well put together body that it's admirable.
All right.
Whether people like that or not, it's true. A very
Agreed.
well put together woman's body can change the atmosphere of an environment.
Oh,
it
yeah,
does.
good or bad, yeah.
Yeah,
With
it heightens things.
Yeah,
it makes
weirdness.
it brings people to be their best and
Right.
their worst.
Yeah, at the
Sometimes
same time.
at one time. Yeah. So, but that does seem to happen. So, from what I take it, these women who like to dress like that and put work and effort into their bodies
Uh-huh.
like to dress a little risque during Halloween.
Is it provocative?
Yeah, fucking right.
All right.
And they do it, and they're like, man, it's Halloween. We can get away with this a little
Right,
more.
looking like a
I'm
slutty cat.
I'm going to do it.
Sexy nurse, sexy
yeah.
cop, sexy doctor.
Can you imagine you're born with, that's your gift that you're given, right?
Oh, yeah.
and or you decide that you're gonna put a lot of work and effort in
Right, to
that,
get
and
that.
like you got these ugly hags fucking mad at you for doing it and try to rob you of that. Like these poor women, they join a dance team. Next thing you know, they being fucking talk shit about it and how, you know,
Working hard.
yeah. It's like other women to hate them for this.
I know.
But I don't know. I looked at them like I don't see the big deal. And don't they? And then this is like not nothing new. Weren't people doing like sexy nun costumes and shit like that?
Yeah, for a while.
Like it's almost like we're regressing now. We're not becoming more of a progressive society and you know, not so uptight or whatever. It's like we're regressing. It's like they're undoing the new hippies, the new like counterculture is like undoing everything to me the hippies kind of fought for of self-expression and
speech,
accept
yeah.
everybody the way they are. You know what? Some chicks fucking put together like that and can pull off that Handmaid's tail dress or whatever. Like they just got, I don't know. That's just kind of, it just shows into what it is.
Seems like that's the new fucking, I don't know, the new attack of the week, you know?
Yeah.
They
They've
have
been
a
in,
picture of it in the article?
yeah, they actually got a picture of it in our artwork for the show. It's that middle thing.
Oh, that's cute.
Then when you read into it a little more, this is not the only costume they've removed. I don't think they said that none of them kind of came up to the amount of scrutiny this one has. But in 2016, they did some Disney cartoon.
Oh, Moana, yeah, with the rock, of all things.
Yeah, but the face, they said it came across as brown face.
Oh. What is brown face one?
It's Samoan racism.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
Can't have these little white girls running around with a Samoan face on.
Yeah.
But isn't that like celebrating a different culture?
Dude, look.
I'm just asking a question.
It's dressing up like a character you saw in a movie. That's what it really is.
Yeah, so wouldn't Disney be
I
happy and
understand.
all that?
So it's not about the culture, I don't think. It's just about that's what that character wears.
Some people also didn't like the war chief hottie to take an American Indian, and
I like
make
that
it
they call it a
sexy.
hottie.
Yeah, they didn't like that one. They didn't like the goddess Isis or the shot glass geisha girl.
What?
Because it's like celebrating slavery or something. Were handmaids slaves or something? I don't know. What is a handmaid?
I didn't
Al?
watch that show, but I think it's about women getting abused.
Oh.
Like I think there's some kind of I think they are some kind of a slave or a servant, and I think they get abused like.
For information, call 1-800-END-ABUSE.
It says women forcibly assigned to produce children for the ruling class known as handmaids, based on the biblical story of Rachel and her handmaid Bilhah. It describes her life during the third assignment as a handmaid. So basically, these are poor women that are forced to have kids for rich people that I guess the wife can't have kids anymore, can't have kids at all.
Yeah, they get paid like
so they're
$900
forced to get fucked by some gross disgusting
So
king,
now
I'm sure,
hot
and
chicks wear this outfit in hopes of luring some rich man into doing the same to her.
well, there you go.
All right? I don't see the problem. So I went and looked up the definition of hag.
Why?
Because I feel like the women who I'm like mad at this shit and like go freaking out over this stuff, I think they're hags. And so I wanted to know if I was correct in thinking that. So I went and looked up hag, and it's an unattractive middle-aged or slightly older woman. The term is commonly used to describe hysterical or ugly women in positions of power.
Is that Webster?
That's urban. What else is there to go by, right? If I want to know the real definition, I go to the Urban Dictionary. Go, Webster's been out of touch for a while. You know what happened to Webster? Too many fucking words. And it's expensive to print things now.
It's a big book.
Yeah. Dude. Fucking PD. Speaking of DP and PD, Paradise PD. Man, we checked out 2 episodes of it on Netflix.
What'd y'all think, man?
You watched the whole thing?
I watched the whole thing in
All right,
one
so
setting.
We're
sitting.
only 2 in, and my question is, all right, I thought episode 1 was good. It's definitely, if you like Family Guy, it's almost like Ali had a good point. She's like, this is like Family Guy and American Dad kind of meshed together in one show.
Oh, really?
It's very similar to those.
Except like the white trash version.
Nice.
It's got that little bit of frenetic, like Squidbillies, Aqua Teen Hunger Force, like ADD kind of thrown
Arrested
in it.
Development thrown in.
But
little
it's
bit.
it's good. I like that a lot.
I liked the first episode. I liked it way more like as time passed than I even thought I did then. Like it did get little catchy things to me that I'm like, all right, that first episode was good. The second one I didn't like.
Really?
Yeah. So I was wondering, does it get more like the first episode or the second?
I thought it got funnier as it went along. They have some spots though throughout that it's like, even I was like, damn, that's funny, but
brutal.
Yeah, dark. You know, I love dark comedy. The more wrong, the funnier.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
There was even some times where I was like, damn.
They
man.
got away with a lot. Like in those first two episodes,
and that's
I
the
was
beautiful
like,
thing about like the cartoons is like you can get away with.
even in 2018.
You can even make a fucking the cow joke, and you're making fun of the Holocaust, and it's a cow, but it's like you could do it because it's animation. You know what I mean?
Right. You can get away with more.
Yeah, but you know, Jason Priestley in a sitcom is not going to say something about the Holocaust and it go over well.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think any of it's like revolutionary, but they're doing what they're doing pretty well.
Oh, yeah, it's just-
like
it's
the
just
drug
dick- it's-
dog
it's
that's
just-
on drugs
Oh.
is funny and it leads to good
Wait,
shit.
really?
Oh yeah, dude. And the cool thing is the whole first season has a theme. It goes all the way through to the end. Like it's all about that Argyle meth.
Yes, the fucking Argyle meth is one.
And at the end of this season, you find out like who's behind the Argyle meth.
Yeah, gotcha. They kind of planted the seeds in the beginning. Like you see, it's like an inside job, and somebody's on the take, and who is it? It's pretty funny. The fucking homeless cop. What do they call him?
Hobo
cop.
cop.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's great. He's the best.
Does he come back or did he die?
Oh no, Hobo Cop stays in. Hobo
Okay.
Cop, he keeps popping in and out, man.
That was pretty funny too.
Dude, yeah, that was fucking pretty great.
Very
All right,
much.
I'm sold.
These
Dude,
dudes-
in the first few minutes of the first episode, one of the main characters shoots his dad in the nuts.
yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, twice.
In the nuts.
Each nut.
Yeah, that kind of sets up the show. They explain the main character in the beginning, like this is why this guy's like that.
Paradise PD. All right.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Definitely if you like Family Guy.
If you like
and
that,
American
'cause I
Dad.
know you don't really like that kind of shit, but if you thought this was funny, then all right, that's cool.
Yeah, I kind of went and looked into it. It was so much like American Dad and
Really?
Family Guy. I'm like, let me go see if it's the same people or somebody maybe that worked under them, you know, spinning off. And it's actually not. It's Wacko and Roger Black.
I think
And-
they do Squidbillies and
Squidbillies.
I forgot what I'd actually looked it up because a lot of the voice actors do a lot of the shows because it's kind of funny. When I wasn't watching it at first, I was just listening to it while I was playing some video games, and some of the characters sounded like characters from other cartoons,
No
which was
shit.
weird because like the main guy sounded like the son. He sounds like a horny old granny squid in Squidbillies. Like they're the same voice.
Dude, it might be. I know the guy Roger Black. He started off as Yucko the Clown on Howard Stern show. I thought that was pretty cool because I remembered Yucko, and I'm like, damn, that's cool. And then since I've kind of fell off and haven't been listening to Stern since then, he did the Win John's Job contest.
All right.
And then I watched this thing on YouTube to where he's Yucko the Clown on Stern, right? And they get him to reveal himself, just be you and stop doing Yucko. And the dude's like horrible and boring. It's like, oh, and fucking Stern at one point, it's like, all right, I don't like you, go back to Yucko. He goes back to Yucko and instantly it was fucking funny and entertaining. So, yeah, the dude's pretty good. And that's kind of cool. That's where he got his start, you know?
It was fun. Like I said, I actually listened to the first, I think 3 or 4 episodes. Didn't even see any of the screen. Like I was playing games at a friend's house and I couldn't even see the screen. I was just listening, and I was killing myself laughing just listening to this shit and not seeing it too. It made it even crazier. It was like I had no idea what the fuck was going on.
You could just
That
imagine
I
it
got
was
home.
whatever
I
it
got
was.
home later and I was like, all right, I'm gonna watch that now. And I sat there and watched. What was it, 10 episodes or whatever? I just sat there and went through all of them and just
Get it pretty
killing
quick,
myself.
huh?
Yeah, it's
They're like 20 minutes up.
yeah.
Allie, what'd you think?
We're still talking about the PD show.
Yo.
Yeah, I mean, I
Welcome
thought it
back,
was like Family
welcome
Guy and
back,
American Dad, but I
welcome back.
personally, I don't think it's as good. Like, I don't think it's horrible, but I think that, like, you kind of can't compete with Seth MacFarlane in a way. Like, the dude is a genius, and, like, I just...
they can go farther, and I think
But
that's
I do
where
think it took a lot from that, like just the style of it and the way that like they would have the cutaways and stuff, which I liked about those things I did like about Family Guy that I thought it kind of encompassed. It was funny. It seemed like one of those shows, but like a different universe or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
But they had some funny parts. Some of it I was just like, oh god, come on.
It's just
But
dick
they
and
did
fart
have some
jokes.
funny parts. Yeah, they had some funny parts.
what they take out of like a Family Guy does with pop culture, this one does more like underground culture.
I like the dog too.
Family Guy that might have snorted some lines and made some cocaine references like once, maybe under the radar. This show's like, here's the dog doing fucking blow and like dealing with struggles to where, want him to smoke weed and shit like that. Like
Dog orgies.
Yeah, meth.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I think they can go farther because of Netflix and that what gives you.
Perhaps.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
it gets
God.
intense.
First episode, too, man. You need to watch it, man.
I am.
There's a dog, right? There's one of the dogs, and he's got a little dog stuck to him. Why is that dog stuck to him? Is it his Red Rockets? Keeping it in place? Or what? I was trying. They never reference it. There's just this dog with another dog, like, stuck to the front of him.
Yeah,
I have
that's
no idea.
obviously
You
why.
have seen that, right?
What's that?
Have you seen? You know what I'm talking about? Or did you even watch that? Steve only listened to.
No. I don't remember that.
That's because you weren't watching it, man.
No,
you
I,
just
wa-
listening.
man, I watched that
All
shit,
right.
man.
I'm pretty
Man,
sure
I
I've
don't
seen
watch
it.
much TV, man. So when I do, I like binge the shit out of it. I watch like 10 hours at a time, and then I'll never watch it again, man. Like, I've already watched the new first couple episodes of Venture Brothers, and I couldn't tell you one thing about them other than they were funny and I liked them. But I have to go
Alright.
back and watch them again, man.
Got you.
I watch TV at like 4 or 5 in the morning. Man.
right. Absorb some through sleep. Dude, American Vandal Season 2 is out, called The Turd Burglar. Makes people shit. Must give it like poison of food with laxatives. Dude, that first American Vandal was one where we started watching it. We're like, what is this? And the more you watched it, the more I liked it. And like seeing the quality. At first I was like, this is stupid. But man, a couple episodes in, I really liked that show.
I agree.
Was that the one where the guy was like drawing dicks on everything?
Yeah.
I wanted to watch it.
It's actually a really good show. And when I seen season 2 was available, I'm like, damn, this kind of flew underneath the radar. So,
And the one thing I do remember about that is you saw the previews, you thought one way, you're like, oh, it's going to be this. And then by the end, I think everybody we talked to changed their opinion at the end. Some believed he was guilty and then changed it to fucking, innocent and all that. And it was like, wow, that's pretty impressive for a little mini-series like that to do that.
I think it's just a well done show.
Yeah.
Like the concepts
Really
or the
well done.
principles and the actors, none of that really mattered because the show was so well done. I can be able to confirm that by watching season 2. Like I think the guys who made season 1 are just really good at fucking making a movie and hopefully they recapture that magic on this one.
I'll have to check it out. I haven't felt like that since like everybody did with 13 Ways. Like, I felt bad for the girl at first, and then I was glad she fucking died at the end,
I don't think you can say
No,
that,
I didn't
Steve.
finish that. Don't tell me.
Oh, that bitch bloody in the tub. They couldn't watch it. It wasn't
Watch the
Kool-Aid.
last 2 episodes. I'm sorry. Hey,
She cut it up.
after she got the fucking razor blades from like the dad's pharmacy, I'm like, nope. I'm like, I know where this is going. Got a sneaking suspicion.
Dude, it was that guy that I started to fucking not like. He's in season 2. I could not watch it.
The hair guy?
Yeah, what was his name?
I forget. With the Mustang or whatever?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
did not
Tony,
like him.
how could you forget?
Tony.
Yeah,
The most unlikable.
Tony time. Ain't no time like Tony time.
The only Tony I like is drama.
Yeah, Tony Brown was awesome.
Oh man, Steve, you love animals, huh?
Yes.
We were talking about this the other day. You said you a cat guy over dogs.
Which I'm a cat.
Yeah, but I mean, it's splitting hairs, man. Like I love animals. I love dog. I love my dog, man.
But if you could only pick one,
If I could only pick one, I would have a cat just because of they're less maintenance.
oh really? Just easy to take care of.
Yeah, I mean, a cat don't fucking need you for shit. Dog needs you for everything.
Oh right.
Like years ago, we'd go out of town. I'd leave town for 8-9 days. I'd leave my cats at home. Sometimes I wouldn't even have anybody go check on them. They were fucking fine. We'd leave and we'd get home 7-8 days later, and they would just look at us like, "Hey,
What
whatever."
up?
Yeah,
What are you doing
I'm
back?
going back to sleep. Yeah, like they're epitome of indifference. I like cats for the reason why most people fucking hate them. Like they want attention when they want it. You know, it's just different.
It's not.
man.
It doesn't matter to them what you want.
Yeah, it's about them. Whereas the dog, man, like, you know, you're the center of your dog's world, man. Like, you know.
Dude, you're a smart guy. I think dogs are dumb. And I don't mean dumb like as an insult. They are less intelligent. I don't know if we could say that in 2018. Dogs are. I might upset a dog. Those fucking things listen.
It depends on the breed.
Not
mine. Can only make fun of white dogs. But man,
is it a hate crime when I hit my dog?
I think a dog, like, it's proof, like, if people abuse a dog and then they'll leave and they'll come back and the dog still be excited to see them, they, like, beg for food and all. A cat just seems like it's slightly more intelligent.
Man, when I left for Katrina, the last minute my cat got out. When I finally got back to my place 6 weeks later, my cat was on the neighbor's roof and had found food and dragged it up on the roof and was fine.
And it's a house cat.
Straight up house cat.
Yeah.
Only been outside a handful
It's
of
like
times.
maybe
man.
they just hasn't been bred out of them. It's harder to breed it out of the cat
I mean,
than the dog.
they're the only other animal other than us that just kills for the fun of killing. Like,
Well, I think too, the dog, the whole story of the domesticated dog, when you took this animal, right, and it became domesticated because it was like just hanging around with the humans, eating their trash. Like this town eating humans' trash. Right? I mean, that's how they got domesticated. This wolf, instead of going to hunt with the pack, was just okay with trailing behind the fucking.
They just wanted
the
to
people.
Netflix and chill.
Yeah, I'm just gonna eat this trash and fucking lay right here. Let this human pet my fur. Like, look at all those other wolves out there risking their life hunting and shit, man. I'm over here getting groomed. Like they bathe me, motherfucker.
Hey, man,
bitch, I'm a dog.
My dog's living the life, man.
Yeah.
Living the life.
Boy, you let him watch some wolf documentaries. Go, look, straighten up, pal. Go fuck Mayday's leg. Man, why that boy fucked the shit out of Mayday's leg.
I like Mayday's leg vagina.
Was that the second or third rape you suffered? Mayday's been raped so many times, he can get fucked in Rocket League and he didn't even feel it.
That's true.
That's coming up soon.
Yeah, but at least Sabu, like, he was, he caressed Mayday's leg, I mean.
Oh yeah, he caressed the fuck out of her.
It wasn't like a prison rape.
I don't know, dude. He hopped up on that fucking.
When Mayday
peanut
left,
butter.
his pants looked starched. I remember the black guys back in high school used to starch their pants so much that they like had a shine to them. It was fucking impressive.
He smoked a lot of cigarettes that night after he left.
Fucking poor bastard's balls were hurting him. He had to lick them for hours up there. How many cats is too many cats?
Yeah, personal preference, I guess.
What is your personal preference?
I mean, I only have one now. The most I've had is 2. Thank you.
Would you surpass that, you think?
With Cherie, no, because we would have, we're going to eventually get another dog, and we'll probably get another cat. So we'll have 2 dogs and 2 cats.
If the
We won't
cats
get
had
any
a
more than
litter,
that.
could you get rid of some of them?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, all right. I thought you'd
But I
be
mean,
like, nope, not my babies.
All my animals get fixed like at 8
Oh,
weeks.
really?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I don't play that shit.
They don't blow bubbles in the top of the tank. Jesus. Fucking Hitman's crazy.
But yeah, like I told you the other day, like.
You like fucking the snail now? All right, good. I noticed all your bubbles are gone. Oh, you don't need them anymore. You love the snail. Oh, that's disgusting. Dude, that's gross. No, I hope you cut it on the shell. Like, that's not right. It's 2018. You can't treat the snail like that. No, it's not seafood.
Bad touch.
No, it's fuck food. All right, well, have a
What
good
did
night.
it say about titties? Oh, we
Want me
can't
to
say
turn
that.
your lights off? Oh, I'm gonna turn the light off right now, you motherfucker. I'm turning it off. Mute his mic, Mayday. Turn that fucking light off. Go to sleep, Hitman. All right, talked to one Jap today. Dude, why do people hate Taylor Swift?
I don't know, but I fucking can't stand her.
Really? You don't like her either?
I fucking hate her.
I don't know nothing about it. Tell me why you don't like this chick.
I just don't like her.
Well, you gotta have a reason.
I don't know. It's like that fucking meme that I have.
Because she's a successful, pompous, fucking
Really?
little like perfect do-gooder kind of chick.
To have
she's
this
a piece
opinion
of
of
shit.
Oh, what? Why?
She's like Bono. Like, she does nice things, but really she's just a shitty person, so it doesn't really count.
Gotcha.
Fucking no talent, piece of shit. Yeah, I can't stand
She's
her,
like
dude.
Drew Brees, but not throwing for 80%.
She like goes date somebody and then fucking acts like they were the worst person ever, and then cuts a new album and all fucking little
Dude, she
12-year-olds go
broke.
buy it.
She broke Tom Hiddleston's heart, and it breaks my heart.
Is that Loki?
It's Loki.
What was she dating Loki for?
Dude, I don't know, but something happened, and she already she
Yeah,
had a
she
boyfriend.
fucking woke
Can you let
up.
me finish what I'm saying? She had a boyfriend already. He was like a DJ at a club or something, and then she met Tom Hiddleston, and like they hit it off, and she couldn't help herself because I guess how she is. And they ended up having their romance thing, and poor thing fell in love, and she just freaking dropped him like a hot potato, and you could tell it crushed him, man. I love Loki.
What's
so
her
much.
music like?
Terrible.
It's bad.
She started out as a country singer when she was like
Oh.
15 or 16, but now she's like a full-on pop. The
Gotcha.
last song I think she came out it's like really weird. It's like, look what you just made me do. What you just made me do. What you made me do.
She seems to be
It's
really
weird.
popular with young little girls.
Yeah, it's for kids. It's kind of like when we were kids, Britney Spears, I guess.
Gotcha. That's what I don't understand why people are like so mad or hate her, like Steve.
I like Britney Spears though.
Well,
It's not about her being a pop star.
Right, you don't like her personally,
Yeah,
but
she's
I've
a
seen
shitty
people,
person.
See, people seem to hate her like for her music, and it just made
I
me
don't know if
question.
she's shitty. I think she just
I'm
doesn't
like,
have self-control.
It's like fucking Telemundo.
Telemundo.
It's not made for me. Like I'm not supposed to like it. It's not made for me, and so I don't need to fucking watch it. Like it doesn't bother me that some people who speak Mexican fucking watch Telemundo. Like I don't care. They don't bother me. You deserve to have that show. I'm glad. I think everybody should have every show in their entertainment. God knows there's enough fucking garbage out there that everybody can find their little niche market. And it's like, hey, if you don't like something, why you mad somebody else does? I understand you. You don't like her personally because a bitch is a cunt.
But I don't hate on anybody who likes her. I mean, if that's what you like,
Right.
you like, dude. I mean,
Good
I
thing we don't
care.
know her. Dropped
man,
the
it's
C
like-
one. It
I
was
mean,
almost
I wa-
like fucking your boy was here again.
Did I not send you
McDermott.
the meme I had of her?
I don't even know if I knew who she was.
I have a meme of her, and it's like every album that she puts out about her last ex-boyfriend. So if she put out an album after we dated, it'd be a whole album about doing cocaine and butt fucking.
The tour the tour that she's on is called the Reputation Tour, and it's like a play on how everybody talks about her reputation. Like everybody talks about all the guys she dates, and she gets flack for dating so many people, kind of thing.
Oh.
So she kind of at least like faces it and makes it kind of. In that song when she was haters gonna hate, 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 hate. You know Justin's 360's best song.
Oh,
Shake it
really?
off,
All
shake
right.
it
I
off.
thought that was an original.
No, that's her song. But like that song, I think is about her saying like, I know people are hating on me, but I don't care. And it's like, you know what? Fuck it, dude. She lives her life and she does the
That's
things
right.
that she does, and she doesn't care that people don't like it. And
Nope.
she keeps
She
doing
can
it.
dress like a vampire if she wants to. Nobody's gonna stop her.
Yep.
I'm just saying though, like I don't care one way. Like I don't have a feeling about Taylor Swift. I do think she's really pretty and
Alright.
she's got good videos and stuff, but it's not really the type of music. There's one song I really did like. It was called Blank Space. And the video is fucking psychotic where she goes nuts on guys and it starts off, everything is so nice. And then it's like breaking things, throwing shit out the window, stabbing you in the heart.
Oh,
Like she
boy.
starts talking about she could kill the dude and shit
Oh.
in the video. And I just like how she goes, but I got a blank space, baby, and I'll write your name. And she's all nice about it. Like, yeah, who's the
She
next
was
guy?
singing about a head.
She talks about how
Blank
everything's
space.
great at first. She'll make him think everything's perfect and she's a perfect woman. And then she turned into a maniac halfway through. with,
Really?
like jealousy. And,
Boy.
oh, yeah, she outlines it. Like, she admits what she is, dude. At least, you
Wow.
know, she's real about it.
Yeah, never heard that before. She's original. She's
Well, she
definitely not
admits
like
it.
most
She
women.
admits that she's the problem and that it's not the guys
Oh,
type
really?
thing. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, hold on. Thanks for tuning in. Tune in next week. Typical Stereo will be here.
Is anything wrong with
Talk about
taking
Scotty's
ownership
tits.
for the things that
Oh, man.
Yeah, what are her fans called? Swifties? Or
you do? Oh, are they?
fucking
Please don't tell me that.
I don't
She was
know.
just here.
I just don't like when grown adults don't like things that are for kids. Dude.
Yeah, it has,
speaking-
to me, dude, it has absolutely nothing to do with
Right
her
now.
music.
Yeah, I understand yours.
I just really want you to get the fucking get me where I'm coming from. I just fucking hate her as a person.
I think I'm grasping.
If she wasn't a musician, I'd still fucking hate her.
I understand.
Okay, we can move on though.
Dude, it's hard to move on from things, especially like video game rape.
Okay.
So we got together Rocket League, right? We're feeling good. We're looking good as a team. We're
Yep.
playing together. We all stepped that game up a little bit, except me. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I can't figure it out, but I like lost it. I think it was the rape. It was a literal it felt bad. Like, I swear to God, we finished it. We got destroyed, right? It starts off, I get a little, guess I got a little too excited and was like, man, let's go further. Like, let's make this count. So there's casual play, which you can go in there and it doesn't really hurt against your record. There's competitive play and there's tournaments. So I fuck up and sign us up for a tournament that's going to be streaming live on Twitch. We could hear it. It was funny. This is a game. This is fucking Rocket League, right? You could tell instantly. All of us got a little nervous.
Oh, yeah.
We were like, oh, fuck.
Yep.
Right? So it gets a lot quieter. No fucking jokes, but ain't no jokey jokes during this shit.
That thing was banned.
It starts bad to the point where these guys were good. The ball ain't touching the fuck. We could play good, hit the ball around the fucking court, but these motherfuckers were all aerials. They're doing 3-man team passes in midair, and they are fucking destroying us to the point where it would have been like playing basketball against Shaq, and he's just holding the ball over your head, and you're jumping around like an idiot trying to get the thing and stepping on his fucking shoes. Like, that's what it was like. And, man, we did it. We stuck in there, though, and we lost, like, what was it, 13-1 or something?
No, motherfucker. See, he purposefully makes it worse than it really was. 12-2.
Oh, yeah.
Totally different.
I don't even know how we made them 2 goals. I think they accidentally hit it in
I remember
themselves.
what happened is when we started playing, it was easy greasy. We scored 2 goals, right? And then we're like, oh, this is going to be great. And that's when Czar was like, all right, we're going to fucking destroy them. And we
Overconfidence.
Yep, overconfidence. And then all of a sudden, it was kind of like they started playing. And I mean, dude, when they started playing, we could not, every time the ball went in their direction, they were taking shots on it. Like, it doesn't matter, just relentless, dude. Couldn't, so much so, for the most part, it was basically we were playing defense, or at least attempting to play defense.
Most of the time, our passes are bad shots. Like, good pass was like, no, that was just a missed shot. Like, it just happened to go the right way. These dudes were fucking passing it to, like, each other on purpose. Like, it was pretty impressive.
In the air, too. Like, at one point, I remember one of the shots went back, dude was in an aerial, hit it up front to another guy that was already in the air, and then he double tapped his turbo and
Mayday, I
nosed
don't
down
need to
and
relive
made
the
it.
whole fucking
No, I'm
tragic
just saying,
moment.
But dude, it was just one of those fucking things that I was like, holy shit, like that dude.
I was
is
proud of Mayday. He did not laugh the entire time we were getting the leg humped. But, man, after that, it was even hard to play after. Like, I lost all ability to play.
It really
like,
fucked him
it
up.
totally
Play
crushed
anymore?
me. My game fucking fell hard. I was like, damn. That was tragic. I went to work the next day. I thought people were looking at me. Like, I'm like,
lost so bad you had paranoia.
Yeah.
Looking at you.
He was in the shower for 3 hours crying.
I was scared to go in the shower. I didn't want to be alone.
Do they have that cross-platform yet? Like, could I play with y'all?
I don't know.
Oh,
We have to look
if
at
you
it.
want to. Jesus, that was rough, dude.
Yeah, no
God
shit.
Damn.
Do us a favor, play against us. Like, we can use some friendly competition, especially from a first timer using a keyboard. Like, I'm down with that. Unplug that controller.
Man, I don't fucking use the keyboard.
But man, it was tragic. So then
That was rough.
I'm thinking of skipping NBA 2K19, and I have a conversation with Allie. I had to defer to her, like, hey, I'll let her make this decision. Should I get it or not? And she's like, well, you really like the last one. It's $60 fucking bucks. I think we didn't go out that weekend. We were feeling like shit and just took a weekend off. So she's like, we would have spent $60 and fucking drank it. Like, just get the fucking game. So I'm like, all right. So I get it. And because you remember I played that Prelude, which they give you for free, and I wasn't impressed with it. And so I buy it anyway. Cool things are you can play as or play against LeBron on the Lakers before it even happens in real life. So some of that shit's kind of fun to me. Like, it's in the video game and before it even happened in real life. So it's kind of fun. And the updated roster is great. And they did make little improvements across the board. Did they fix everything and make everything perfect? No, but they did
'cause they want
seem
you
to
buy
make
next year.
Yeah, and I totally understand it. I remember me bitching before, like Fallout 4. I was like, why don't they just update the game and give you a whole new storyline shit, but just use what they already have? Like, why spend all that time rebuilding a game that already looks great and the functions properly? And that's kind of what 2K's doing. So at first I was mad about it, and then I'm like, I think it was the amount of money, just because it felt like I should have bought an entire new game, and I just bought it an update to an existing game. Maybe dropped it down maybe $10 or something, just for the illusion of I'm buying this year's update and not
At least you
buying
didn't have
a
to
whole
spend
game.
like
90.
120.
No, if you want your creator player to be decent anytime soon, yeah, you had to spend that much.
I mean, at least certain games though now are doing that. I mean, the game that I've been playing for a couple years now. I mean, it's been out for I think 5 years, 6 years, and they're not working on the next game. Like they've already said, like we're just gonna keep putting out a new map, a new chunk of a game, and they do it like 5-6 times a year. And
Yeah.
it's like it was great. I paid $30 for the game when it first came out, and don't get me wrong, I probably spent 30 times that in the last couple of years playing it, but they keep putting out new stuff. It's like, I don't need to buy a whole new game. Just keep throwing some shit out.
Yeah, the sad part is they spend all this time making the storyline, which I just hold down the A. I just mash the fuck out of A until it goes away.
Dude, I do that
Sometimes
shit.
I skip shit I shouldn't. I'm like, oh, fuck, I was just been pressing A for the last 2 minutes. Like, when did I just fuck up? But I rebuilt my character and skipped the entire storyline because it was painful. I want to be playing basketball. Like, there's not enough storyline that goes into the game. Like, I'd rather you set a scenario and me have to get 5 rebounds in a game or do something like that. That's storyline shit to me, but not this long, drawn-out thing that's totally irrelevant to the fucking game you're playing. It doesn't engage me at all, because especially if you're doing a creative player, you can literally scan your face with your phone, upload it, and it'll put your face on this fucking creative player. That's insulting now to stick me in some stupid storyline with some nickname I didn't pick. Like, this defeats the whole purpose of
They
create a
shouldn't have
character.
storyline in sports
No.
games anyway. Like it's
I'm fine with it as
basketball,
long as-
football. Play the
I'm
game.
fine with
like-
it as long it was more about things you actually did to play. Like, I can't stand when they're doing that long ass like story montage and they do something insulting, like make you press A to do something dumb. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, why did I have to press A right here? Like, that was dumb.
Just keep showing me this
Yeah, is that-
cinematography and get
Yeah,
on.
is this to make sure I'm never fell asleep with your boring ass story? But anyway, I created a new player, skipped the whole thing, and Shaq's in it. And Shaq's pretty funny. Shaq's fucking just a great character. I love that guy.
Can you play basketball with Shaq?
Yeah, I think they got throwback teams.
All right,
I just do that. I run a whole season with my creative player. That's the first thing I do. But the game's pretty huge. You can play in multiple different ways. Like, you could be the GM. You can
Really?
take a franchise yourself without a creative player.
It's
And
almost like they're turning a little into The Sims.
what?
Like The Sims, where you can kind of make your progression and all that kind of stuff, you know?
Yeah, you got to go
More like
to
a career.
stores and walk.
Yeah.
I don't know. Alley investigation. Did you already do it? Did that was that considered your investigation, or you got more?
Sure.
Sure, what?
It's not that interesting. They have some people that are. You want to do it? Fine. Go ahead, Mayday.
Dude, come on.
Welcome to Alley Investigations with your host, Alley. This week's investigation is a meme just a meme, or is a meme something to go to fists over? So they have apparently Lafayette has a music scene, and I mean pretty big too. They have a lot of venues and they have a lot of bands and stuff. Most of them I'd never even heard of, which I was kind of amazed they had that many. Not that it's not like it's a small town or anything, but at the same time, I just never realized they had that much music. I knew bands from there, but I never realized. So apparently there's a scene, so to speak, and it's really similar to ours in that, like, they have all the same kind of bands, all the same stereotypes, except more of them like country acoustic guys here and there that look kind of, and there's some really other weird, strange looking Partridge Family type shit bands. I don't even know where they play. It's strange. They don't have cover bands like we have.
Strange, just straight killing it in Lafayette.
Strange type of shit bands.
I don't know what to explain. They do have some really good bands to come out of there, but other than that, they have a lot of weird shit too, and just strange. It's kind of been fun to learn about it. But there's 2 meme pages that came up on Instagram. One of them is called Louisiana Music Memes, and the other one is called Scene Queens, Kweens. And they've been really pissing people off, like bad. You thought House of Goats pissed people off. You thought we pissed people off. Like, it's bad. They got people, like, threatening to beat people's ass. Somebody's ass did get beat over it already, because apparently they did this, like, a year or so ago, and this dude got his ass whooped over it because they figured out who did it. But now they're doing it again, and they're assuming it's the same person. Since it's an investigation, I'll give the information. It's been assumed that it's somebody named Wesley Vincent. He calls himself Evil Wes, and supposedly like lives in his mom's basement and doesn't like never been in a band or anything, but he just goes to shows and like been in the quote unquote scene. And like he just made, if you go look at these meme pages, he rips the fuck out of people. Personal stuff, like they accuse one guy of being a cokehead. Like they're pretty open about all this stuff. Would accuse people of being like pedos and like going after teenage girls.
Oh, guys, doing
had
the James Gunn to him.
And a guy that tried out for The Voice, and they made a joke saying that he didn't get on or tried out for American Idol, and like just different stuff like that, and just really mean. Some of it's fucking mean.
Yeah.
But I guess
some of it funny.
Some of it was funny to me.
Oh, good.
But not very much. Like, I didn't think... But I think if I lived there and I knew who the bands were, I would understand a lot more of them.
Right, it'd be funnier.
Yeah, so some of them were kind of funny, but I do think some of them, the argument has been made that they're way, way too personal, and I think some of them, it's kind of fucked up. They've attacked people's families. They attacked this dude in a wheelchair and said... like, they kind of took it too far, dude, and... The Scene Queens one supposedly is run by a girl, but nobody knows who she is. But supposedly she's some way in cahoots with Wes or Evil Wes.
When you went and researched all the different bands and kind of got to know this scene, what caused you to go do that?
I didn't really go look at all those bands. I could just see the pictures of them from the memes. I knew.
Oh, so you know about these bands then from those memes? Yes,
and that was actually Melissa Mooney's point on the post, which I agreed with her, as I agree with her on a lot of things apparently, is that the fact that people are talking about your band, you know? But the weird thing is, too, they would pull out these old bands that haven't played in years and still saying shit about them, like saying the dudes from Merriweather were going after high school girls.
These dudes are just on a roll.
Stuff. Yeah, like they're taking shit. They make fun of the venues. They put a picture of the venue and make a joke about what kind of stuff goes on there, and some of that's funny. Like, so it's kind of weird. Like, I think that maybe... The problem is that, like I said, they've kind of attacked people's wives and children and shit and said stuff they really shouldn't be saying on there.
Yeah.
But it's gotten to where, like, people are getting pissed. So I kind of found it as, like, a social phenomenon, so to speak. And, dude, I've been kind of checking it here and there just to see, you know. And it seems like they're still going strong. And somebody actually did an investigative report as far as... He said, well, I'm friends with Wes Vincent, and I'll find out. And he supposedly messaged him, and Wes said it wasn't him. But... I think the dude's a pussy because he got beat up last time. Of course, he's not going to admit it's him. Pussy. But I think it's him because it's so similar.
Anonymity is freedom.
This is part of my investigation, too. Like, as far as I went and looked at his page once I figured out what his name was. And on his own Instagram, he's got very similar memes. So it's kind of like... And they made one of Raise the Death Toll. They made one of Crowbra, so they're kind of branching out a little bit into other bands.
Send me these things.
I showed you the Raise the Death Toll one.
Which one was it?
I forgot. It said something stupid, and then it had like little phrases next to each person.
You said the guy already got beat up. That's why he can't. That's why he can't reveal his name. Like, fucking plain and simple.
Right. I get so the question that I have now that I'm done saying my piece, you can talk. The question is...
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Fearless leader, powerful woman.
The question is, do you think that there's a level that it takes it too far? Like, do you think that these dudes should get their ass kicked over it, or that people need to lighten up and realize that it's just memes? Like, is there a time when a meme can be considered fighting words?
In the immortal words of Patrick Swayze in Roadhouse, what if somebody calls your mother a whore? Well, is she?
No, I know. But I think some of the stuff's not true, though, and it just kind of almost like slandering or libel.
If somebody says something that's going to get you wrongly arrested, like if you get in trouble and like wrongly accused of something that's not true, that is fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, that's incriminating. And also, like, if none of the shit is true, that's slandering and that's bad. Like, all the shit I say about fucking people that get upset about it, it's like personal opinion. It's me fucking saying how I feel. But yes, there is a line where if you're falsely accusing somebody of an illegal act, or, using something that you only know because you're considered friends, then that's also wrong in my book. Like, if you put something out, I'm going to give you a simple one. Daniel's kid. There was a line for me of things I wouldn't say for a joke with Daniel's kid, but making jokes about the things that they were putting out in public, I feel like that's okay. You're putting this out as entertainment. You're using it as marketing. I actually think this meme and this stuff going on is generating more attention for these bands than anything they've done.
Yeah, no, I understand
so
that. I
it's
think
like,
that's,
hey, people don't like it, but you can't control everything people say about you. That's why the average person doesn't put themselves out there. There's a reason why. There's people who go to work, go inside, watch a Hulu fucking series, and bitch about news and politics at the kitchen table, and then go back to work the next day. Like, there's other people express themselves. They put themselves out there. And, man, by putting yourself out there, it's not going to be everybody like old Cole Hickey telling you how great you are and how fun they have. There's going to be another side of people don't like you. And you know what? I'm like fucking Taylor Swift. I just Swift that shit right off the floor. I get my Swiffer jet and fucking just whoop, whoop. I ain't worried about that. I'm moving on to the next thing somebody's going to hate me for. Like, I just keep moving. I don't dwell on that. Like,
I don't know. I was just curious, like, I mean, I could show it to you or whatever, but it's just kind of like, I, in my opinion, I didn't think it was that bad because I just see memes all the time. And it's like, oh, so now these memes are about people you know, so now it's a problem. And even some of them, all they said was like the band sucked or like I would rather die than have to hear this band or just stupid shit like that. And it's like people really getting upset about it. And it's like,
That's
man,
totally
who
fine,
cares? Like, but I do think that like if there's a picture of this guy and it says cocaine, whatever, I feel like that's kind of messed up because like what if he's got a certain job or what if there's people in his family that shouldn't know the dude does cocaine?
Shouldn't do cocaine.
Or what if,
But
you know,
yeah, if
I don't
he
think you
does
should
it-
call people out on illegal drugs or on
Well,
like,
that's a whole nother.
but you're
show,
saying
isn't
call
it? That's-
people out. Yeah, right. We would never do nothing like that.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I feel like certain things that's not necessary to be broadcast.
That I think is fine if you know, if you're open about it. But yeah, there's a line. If you're accusing somebody, like anybody can make a meme of me. I don't care how mean it would be. I would be flattered. Like, thank you. You took time to make a meme about me.
That's important.
That's fun.
I would probably laugh
if it
at
was
one.
truthful or whatever, no matter how hard it cut at me, I would still find it humorous. But
Yeah,
yeah,
look,
you,
we did
you
that
accuse me of
purposely
being a
for the-
rapist or a child molester, or you say anything about my wife that's not true, then yeah, that's a whole nother fucking thing. But I mean, because I
If
have
you
a,
just
I
kept
have
it
a
about
line,
the-
but dude, it's way the fuck out there. And like you were saying, when it becomes legalities involved, like you could
Right.
when you ruin somebody's fucking reputation over some made up shit, yeah, that's too far. But yeah, calling Johnny fucking cokehead out on him being a fucking cokehead because he's at this bar every Saturday night, fucking with pout on his fucking nose. Well, fuck you, dude. Don't go out and do that shit and get caught. But you know, saying that dude rapes kids, fucking, that's not
Yeah,
cool, man.
you
Like-
better have some evidence there.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe it was him.
But
That's
if he
why he
does-
lives
but
in his
yeah,
mother's
come
basement.
on.
Either
And if
that
he-
or he
come
played a
on.
fucking Twitch Rocket League game with Mayday and she just couldn't see the fucking
blame this
sunlight.
shit on
out.
me, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
well,
whatever.
K-Goat ain't here. He knows. I didn't see too many saves on those goals.
So, in the last thing I'll say is, do you think that there should be anonymity in that? Like, do you think that he should expose himself? He's so fucking badass and so tough or whatever it is and wants to call his people out and say horrible things about people. Shouldn't he at least balls up and be himself doing it? Like,
No.
no. So
No.
you don't think he's being scary or being a pussy by hiding behind a fake account or whatever?
No. I think usually when things go to physical violence is because the intellect has been surpassed.
No, I think it's also because the person that beat him up, he like said something about his wife and kids or something like that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know that, but yeah, the guy obviously can't fucking say who he is because people are that mad about him, and probably he's doing shit that he shouldn't
But
do.
it's like,
if
why
he's
don't
going
you
that
quit, dude?
far,
Like,
it's
why? Like, this poor person is so fucking pitiful and sad that that's all they can do in their life is waste time by picking on a bunch of people and picking on musicians. He's never even played music. It's just kind of like, what are you trying? Like, who are you? Like, why is it? That's what everybody said.
Nobody.
He was doing it for attention.
It just sounds
and yeah, he's
ridiculous.
doing it for attention. So then it's like the other side of me is like, don't give this fucking dude any more attention. Quit.
why
going-
it's more entertaining than what these bands are putting out.
I'm just saying though, like all the people that are
This
upset
guy's
about
the
it,
most creative guy in the
the
scene.
best thing to do is not to share it and not to say stuff about it, not to make a big deal over it. It's just fucking ignore it because that's what the guy wants is attention. So if you don't give him that, then he loses.
I look at anything done on social media is done for attention. That is the primary reason anything is done on Facebook or just social media is for attention. And anything done out in public for entertainment's sake is done for attention. And you can't fucking control the attention that it gets and what people take from your art. Like, you know, a great painter paints a painting. Everybody sees one thing. That's not what the painter had envisioned in his mind. And it doesn't fucking matter what the painter had envisioned in his mind. You create something, even if it's a character of yourself. Like, that's why the problem is, too. Like, there's too many this real thing and, like, these cult fucking music groups. Like, it's an act. It's a show. It's entertaining. Like, people want, in these bands, want it to be real life and, like, some kind of cult they join and something that, man, you're there. You're a fucking entertainer. Stop taking yourself so goddamn serious. And your little cult leaders, like, they join the fucking metal cult because it's the market's just right there. And they'll all go buy the uniform and fucking do the dress code and ridicule the younger kids' dance moves later on in their late life. Like, it's the same fucking thing.
Flip-flops off.
Yeah.
I like the Lost Boys. I'm in with the Vamps.
Yeah, I'm just like, it's entertainment, man. You know why nobody's at shows and nobody cares? Because everybody's a bunch of fucking pussies.
Pussy.
Like, the dude put out something that's fucking ridiculous and horrible. It's going the next day if you don't pay attention to it. The minute everybody starts fucking sharing and make a big deal over it, next thing you know, it's fucking trending.
I didn't share it.
You didn't?
A dude with memes is fucking tearing up the scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have people
Says a lot
saying
about the
stuff-
bands there.
Yeah, they have people saying stuff like, "Yeah, well, I remember a scene where people didn't cut each other down, and you know, like people are really upset. Like, this is why the Lafayette scene sucks because this is what people do to each other. It's like, not really. Like, this is one dude.
Yeah,
doing
I don't
this,
agree
you know?
with going on personal.
I
Like,
agree
that's a
with
little
that. It
much.
is
Unless
fucked
they
up.
put their personal business all out there. And
I would say
fucking-
if you're gonna go personal, then you need to say who you are. That's
Yeah.
how I feel. Like, fucking be man up and say who you are.
If somebody, I just want people out there to think about it. If you press post on a public forum of social media, it is no longer your personal information. No one's breaking your privacy. You are doing it. You're putting it out there. It's the equivalent. It is more powerful and even more, it's surpassed the equivalent to being in the newspaper. Like, more people read Facebook and see your feed than probably read that goddamn newspaper 10 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
So you're taking your personal things that you find so fucking important about yourself and putting it out there for attention. Bottom
Hey,
line.
look at me.
Yeah. So then if some guy's fucking
Forget about
goofing
me.
on people, then, hey, you're putting it out there. You're putting yourself out there, unfortunately. I don't know. I don't know enough about it. Like, maybe the guy should be get his ass kicked.
I
Especially
think
if
if
he's like
nothing
spreading
else-
shit that ain't true.
Right.
That's fucked up.
I think if
with
nothing else, we should know who he is. So like, we could just make memes about him and how pitiful he is. and
Yeah,
see
because you know, like
how he likes
anybody,
it.
he's dishing out, but he could not take it.
Oh, I bet you he can't. We already know how that.
Yeah,
goes.
nobody would care anyway.
Right, because he's a nobody,
Right.
obviously. I just want to mention one more thing.
He's somebody now.
I didn't know what to do with Out with Allie because there's like 2 shows on the same night that I wanted to go to. I don't know how to feel about that.
Sound the alarm.
Sound the alarm. So on Saturday, this coming Saturday, fucking Sexual Thunder is playing, which is a band that played at my boss's Halloween party 2 years back, or 2 times in a row, the last 2 times. And they're fucking awesome. It's like 6 or 7. Oh, I hear the thunder. I totally get it.
The quiet
It's like
storm.
6 or 7 dudes. They're all young. They're all fucking talented. They can all sing. They all play their asses off. They play multiple instruments. They're just fucking awesome, talented. Like, they really are amazing dudes. They're like a fun party band, and you definitely dance, and everybody just, you know. They're playing at One Eye Jack's on Saturday with DJ Rusty Laser. I don't know what that is. It sounds very interesting. And Naughty Palace. So I'm like, fuck, man. I really want to see Naughty Palace again, man. He's just, you know, it's one of my favorites ever. Julie. But then I'm like, man, it's at One Eye Jack's. Like, my bad. I love that venue. It's a beautiful venue, but I really don't like going down there, especially on a Saturday night. So I'm kind of torn. How do you feel about that, Zartone?
I'm torn.
No, for real. Like,
I'm
would you
torn,
would you be considered to go into that or no?
I'm considering it right now.
Okay, whatever.
I like those 2 good bands, definitely.
I
In
know.
a beautiful venue.
It is nice. And it says DJ Rusty Laser's set would be considered a sweaty, mega mix
That's
crash
like
course
Rusty.
in the hard and nasty sound of New Orleans.
Nah, I don't want to
Rusty
go.
Laser
It sounds dirty. Yep. I'm
ain't
gonna.
for the prudes, but it's some of the most infectious dance music you'll ever hear, even if you're not familiar. Problem I got is too like,
rusty.
man, what if it's way crowded and it's like
Yeah,
a
a
bunch
lot
of
of
sweaty
sweaty, dirty
people, and
people.
I don't know if I can deal with that,
Yeah,
man.
me
I
neither.
really want to see Naughty Palace, but I don't think I can deal with it.
I'm too bourgeois for that.
Not just that, it's just the way, where it is, and it's just a pain in the ass to get there, and it's just, it's gonna be.
All right.
So, our other option is Saturday, September 29th at 9 p.m. Babylon Sports Bar. Full Metal Productions presents Crooked Halo, Pieces of Insanity, Pale Shelter, and Scott of Project 9. The reason I mention this is that Pale Shelter is a new band that
Is this their first? Is that their first show?
it's their first show, and Seth's in that band.
Yeah, I've been wanting to.
I've been wanting to see them. Who else is in
They
this
gotta
fucking
change
band?
the name, though.
Seth's in this band. Wayne Crone's in this band.
They're Pale Shelter. And Jack
Roman.
already took
Ben
Pale Devil's
Ryland's
son.
in
That's
this
two
band.
Pales. Pale. This ain't
Oh,
fucking
come on,
Jack
man.
and Jill.
That's nothing to do with that.
Right?
David Armand's in this band, and Rome from Resurface is the singer.
Yeah, that's a cool
And it's
project.
his first time singing, I think. So I think it'll be cool to go see
I
that.
think it's not too late for the change of name. Jack's already got Pale. He can't have two Pales.
Come on, shut up,
Like, I got
man. How
enough
many
goats
fucking bands are
and
named The
houses.
Void? Give me a break.
Oh, too many. And the Void regrets it to this day.
Shoot him.
Shoot 'em. But anyway, so I would like to go to that if you would like to go.
Yeah, it sounds pretty cool.
Okay, cool. I have no idea who any of those other bands are, though. That's why I'm
I think people be
I have to
hot
do
and
some
sweaty there,
research.
too, though.
I don't think it'll be as
A
bad.
lot of rust in there too.
I don't think it'll be as bad.
Intense rusty trombone spinning all night.
Oh,
Anyway,
shit.
so I'm excited. I think that'll be fun.
All right. We did what Mayday's got to say earlier, right?
We
Yep,
sure
we
did.
did.
Beep, beep. Dude, fake. The feud. Remember how he talked about it? And I even said, man, I can't believe this is not fake because it's so great. It's doing such a great job. Like the memes and that music scenes. The Eminem and Machine Gun Kelly feud seem to be doing really good at getting them both in the headlines. One where Eminem just released his album and Machine Gun Kelly's about to, and he's on tour opening up for
Fallout Boy.
So this week, dude, they showed he had people shoot the bird, take a picture, and the crowd claims that they didn't even know what the shirt he was wearing, and they got kind of took. And then I seen some videos where they he got booed while singing the Eminem song. Granted, I heard a couple of people booing, but as the way the cell phone audio is, it could have been just that one person with the phone. You can't really tell. It wasn't like an outrage against him, I didn't see anybody walking out. Everybody would have been at the concession stand if they hated him so much. But I think the majority of his fans probably don't give a shit about it and take his side. But it also wasn't his crowd. We don't know how that dude would have done if that was his people. But anyway.
Wait, Machine Gun Kelly's opening up for
Fallout Boy.
Yeah. I don't even know what Fallout Boy sounds like.
Fallout
so
Boy's
I don't
fucking
know.
hot garbage,
Wow.
dude.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I don't even really care about or know anything that's going on with this whole feud, but Machine Gun Kelly's opening up for Fallout Boy. Dude, he's a bitch.
And come out this week also that the diss track Rap Devil that he put out on Eminem, and we thought that was fucking crazy how he came out with it so quick. Well, supposedly it's already was uploaded to a SoundCloud months ago, and it was only taken off of private September 8th.
No bass in my headphones.
So it's supposedly just been sitting there
waiting,
I guess.
Can't
That's
hear
weird.
no low end.
Both tracks were produced by this guy Ronnie J. Both artists are also part of Interscope Records. So, hey, if this whole thing was a play, good job.
worked,
It's
Eminem
very
probably
entertaining.
wrote it.
Yeah, right. I got this great marketing idea. But introduced Machine Gun Kelly to an older audience, introduced Eminem to a younger audience, and Interscope wins both ways.
Yeah.
So.
And at least it's not mumble rap, so fucking right.
Dude, that
It was
lucky.
creative. And if you're going to have I love battle raps because it pushes people to be better rappers,
Oh,
more
yeah.
clever. It's a competition. And things have been so stale lately that I think it's good. I want to have people. I'd love for fucking Bill. I wish everybody would just pick a side and then do a diss track on them too. Try to join the fucking the momentum of the war. Jump in it.
I would love to get in a rap battle with somebody here just for fun, but fucking dude, I couldn't do that shit.
Telling you,
Somebody
get-
would get fucking.
No,
I'd
you
have
get
to
in a
fight
rap battle
myself.
with yourself.
Yeah, you know
Yes,
what?
I'm telling you.
It's like a Philip K. Dick movie.
Fucking right, man. It'd be awesome. But that's continuing. Captain Marvel trailer. Did anybody get to watch this? Anybody care about this one?
Nah, comic book shit. I don't care.
You don't like it?
It's
Yeah,
all the same.
Mayday neither. He just likes movies that are not comic book movies, but are just like them.
Yeah. What?
The Predator. But you didn't like
I only
the
watch
Predator.
I only watch Wes Anderson movies.
Yeah.
That's it.
What?
The trailer to me, Captain Marvel doesn't look good, and I don't care the track record of Marvel films. It's going to be a Marvel film, and it'll probably be tolerable. I like them, so I won't mind. I'm sure it'll be up to the quality of the rest of them.
They'll put out
Fair
3 and then put out another 3 years later with new people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. They're building the next generation, I think. But I don't know.
new
Look kinda
universe.
cool. The chick is weird. Like, she's one of them chicks that turn from really pretty to just kind of average to ugly, like in different times I see her. Yeah. It's,
Who you talking about?
Brie Larson, you talking about?
Yeah, I
she's
don't know.
weird. Yeah, sometimes I think she's pretty. Sometimes I'm like,
Oh, that's a shame.
You
Yeah, 'cause
too?
when she was back in the day, I thought she was hot. That was the chick that was in Scott Pilgrim versus the World, right?
I'm not sure. I don't know about that stuff. Is that movie good?
Scott Pilgrim versus the World?
Yeah.
That's actually one of my favorite movies.
It's like a comic book movie, right?
Yeah, but it's
All right.
it's not like
Looks
like
ridiculous.
Superman or Spider-Man. But yeah, it's kind of over the top. Like, you know, when they'll have like a fight and it's like unreal physics, and then like when somebody dies, like they turn into coins.
Oh, yeah, I gotcha.
But
I've seen the previews for it.
It's
Looked
real
weird.
deadpan. And I'm not a big Michael Cera fan, but I don't know. It
That's
was
good.
I like him. I think he's
it was
funny.
one of those movies where like I just got it.
She
the
was in
soundtrack
Scott
was
Pilgrim,
great.
yeah.
Dude, Samuel L. Jackson's going to be in Captain Marvel. He's de-aged. I don't know if he's a fucking full CGI Samuel Jackson or just put that fucking
I think
filter
it's
that
him.
Trey uses for his selfies on him. He's got both of his eyes, so maybe he will lose the eye. Dude, everybody in Marvel eventually loses an eye, man. It's fucked up.
An eye for an eye.
Yeah. So, man, that's going to be... He's good, too, but I like to watch him act. So, in fact, he looks like he's a big part in this. They
He was
haven't...
the shit in Unbreakable.
Oh,
yeah, I
fucking
love
right.
that fucking movie. Speaking of Unbreakable, M. Night Shyamalan, he
Shamalama-ding
did
dong.
the Avatar: The Last Airbender movie, and everybody fucking hated it. I didn't know who The Last Airbender was. I happened to watch the movie. I really liked it and was disappointed that they didn't have another one. Like, it was, yeah, I liked it. I like his director. I like his movies. Even a bad whatever. I'm not fucking keep doing it. M. Night. His name's M. Night now. Yeah. Shamalama. Shamalama ding dong. You put the mau mau. Oh.
He just goes by John Cougar now.
Yeah. But I like his movies. Even a bad one is still an average movie to me. And I thought I liked the Airbender. People didn't like it. They also said it was fucking whitewashed. Well, the original creators of The Last Airbender are going to do a Netflix original series. I don't know if it's going to be very original, but it's they're going to remake it a live adaptation of The Last Airbender. Cool fucking story. Like, I dig it. It's kind of neat. You got all the elements, and you got these characters who learn how to manipulate almost like their chi. And, I don't know. It's almost like a Dragon Ball Z kind of thing, but I liked it a little better. Dragon Ball Z is like a whole nother world. This one's a little
That's my
more
shit right
grounded.
there, dude.
Me too. But Last Airbender I thought was pretty cool. I mean, I'm basing that off of the movie that I saw, which people hated. So maybe I won't like this Airbender. I'm not sure. They did make a big deal, though, to say that they won't be whitewashing it like the other movie.
100% Asian.
Well, I went and looked at the fucking characters. I'm pretty sure the guys who made this are like white American guys. And I looked at the characters, and they're kind of, there's two that the skin tones are a little darker, but like it looks like they didn't worry about race when they made this
And
show.
I'm sure the Asian people don't give a fuck.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't even know if it's just Asian. They like the wording that they used made it seem, it will contain star characters of color. Like, how racist is that shit, man? But anyway, I'm like, Jesus, what a horrible way of putting that. But anyway, that's coming out soon. The Joker. I fucking don't like this movie already. Why are they doing this? Why are they doing it? Just stop fucking doing it.
What? It's Joaquin Phoenix.
I understand, but motherfucker,
How
now,
could it be
now we
bad?
get a picture of him. Just a picture of him, right? Look at this. Leaked from the movie, right? That's him
No, it's
as
just,
the Joker.
That's just a
And it's
makeup idea. It's not
a
even
picture of
the
him
final.
without the makeup on. And then the next thing that comes out the next day is here's some footage of him in the movie. It's like this horrible footage that's looked like it's taken from a cell phone while they were rehearsing the scene or something. I'm like, what is this?
Right.
It's just dumb.
So out of context.
And then next day it comes out. Here's another one. It's him with the clown makeup on, and then the next day it's like, here's a better picture, like a higher quality picture of that. This is all being done. This is their marketing plan for this movie, is to like give all these fake little leaks to draw attention to it, and everybody's following suit. And I'm just like bored. I'm like, I don't want to see anything. Like Eminem
don't
had
wanna
it
see
right.
these nuts.
When I heard that Eminem thing saying why he just dropped his album is so that people can't hold all these preconceived notions and what they want it to be, that you just drop it on them and then it's on them and then they formulate an opinion without building an opinion before.
Yeah, they listened to it first.
Yeah, to me, this Joker movie is going to have to be absolutely fucking incredible to compete with everybody's preconceived notion. I think it sucks, man. Brings me back to the best trailer ever was Independence Day, because they didn't show you nothing. Just showed you the fucking alien spaceship blowing up the White House, and you knew some shit was going to go
and
down.
then the date.
Yeah, and the movie wasn't nearly as good as that fucking trailer made it look like it was going to be, but I didn't care. It was still a good movie. It got me there.
Blair Witch had killer
Yes.
ones too. That movie was not as good as it should have been, but it was.
Yeah, it was still good. I liked it.
Yeah, I loved it.
Still enjoy it. Like, it was different.
The promo was good. The way they made it seem. It was
Yeah.
vague.
Fucking right. The last thing I have on here is Millie Bobby Brown and Drake have a relationship to the point where now that people come out and they don't like it, they say she's way too young to be hanging out and
why is
friends
she
with Drake.
texting him and
I thought
Yeah.
she was dead.
I miss you too. I love you, bud. Like me and my bud. Like, I totally understand. Drake's got her, I got the caller. Like a little bud.
All right. I love you, bud.
Love you,
Bye.
bud. You don't call me no more. All right, there you go.
Hello?
Go get your bananas.
I'm just waiting for you to shut the fuck up.
All right, thank you,
All
bud.
right. I love you, bud.
Love you too.
Bye.
Anyway, I thought that was kind of weird. Not because it was Millie Bobby Brown and their age difference, just because it was Drake. Like, I don't like that dude.
He's trying to hit on that kid. I'm sorry, I zoned out.
Oh, it's done deal. They like dating.
No, man, she's like 13.
Real fucking quick.
Hey,
Real
take it from me.
fucking quick.
Yeah, your boy, the meme maker, better jump on that one. Drake's going down. Gonna be on that
Damn,
scene
really?
page. But
He really liked 11.
yeah.
Just waiting for Lil Tay to turn 10.
Well, Steve, dude, thank you for coming on, man.
Always, man. I love
Fun.
coming on.
Good
doing
show last night, or maybe
you.
it's still out for debate.
Hey, Alicia said
I
it
had
was
a good. I had a good time, man. No matter what, all bullshit aside, I had a good time.
Hell yeah, me too. Dude, thanks for everybody for coming last night. I hope you enjoyed yourself. And thanks to the bands, man. Y'all are awesome. Although we said
everybody was
some
great.
things that we might not have said, we really appreciate and are thankful to be able to create art with y'all. And very high quality show, performance by everybody involved. Southport Hall.
Southport Hall.
They had an average night. Everybody else, though, transcended mediocrity, man. Incredible. Hopefully we'll still continue to do things with Black Market Suda and stay up with them. They're just getting going. I have a feeling. And House of Goats, goddammit. Fucking love those guys.
Every time, man.
Dude, congratulations to DP for completing the album.
Thank you.
Can't wait for the release. Hopefully have y'all back on.
I can't wait for the release too, man. And again, man, I just want to thank all y'all for all the help y'all gave me, and I appreciate everything everyone has done, helping us get this together to put it out. And last thing I do want to say is I want to thank my wife for being supportive of, for all these years we've been together. She's always been supportive of me doing music.
No, man,
a couple
that's
years
awesome.
ago, I didn't think I would still be doing music, and here I am a couple years later. Put out The Visitor this month, which is, I feel like, my best thing that I've done musically, lyrically and performance-wise, and then also having the DP at the same time, about to come out. Like, I'm stoked, man. I'm 41 and I'm doing shit that I
Fucking right.
never thought I was gonna get time to do or be able to do, and I'm humbled by it.
Got a
That's
good
cool.
teammate.
Fucking right,
Hell
man.
yeah, man.
So, just want to give my old lady props, man. I love her.
Fucking right. Give a round of applause. Mayday, anything? You want to close on anything? Got anything? You got to say anything else? Last chance. There you go. He's dancing it up. Allie, you good? Got a banana in the mouth. Dude, thanks for listening. Next week, Typical Stereo, Scotty Elstrad. Keeb will be here. That's right.
Oh, why
My
Keeb
brother from
coming?
another mother.
Nice.
Thanks for tuning in. Till next week, keep it not real.